Hello.
Hi.
What's up, Mick? Do you remember Mick's favorite sandwich, Rob?
Ham is, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
What's your favorite candy, Mick?
Oh, that's a good question. Hey, Brendan.
Granted,
This computer has like the fan on. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
it's all right.
Horrible.
Let me see if the headphones makes it better.
Is it hot out there?
Huh?
Is it hot out there?
No, it's just got some. It needs to go into the shop. It's got
It's sweating.
It's
got the sweat.
It's just decided that the fan wonon't shut off.
I know a way to fix it. What you need to do is delete America Online first.
Yeah. Delete AOL.
Look, yeah.
Delete your AOL first.
Oh, look at this. We got an update.
I need to delete my Friendster.
Now, Mick,
Net zero.
Yeah.
if someone offered you a Mounds bar, would you say no?
Dude, they should make an almond joy, but replace it with like pecans or something. Like something new.
I'm sure there's a candy company who's made a knockoff without the almonds.
Yeah,
Used another type of nut.
I like Almond Joy.
I do too. Really good.
All right, we're gonna get Louis up here. We start talking about stuff like this.
That's true. It's like summoning him. Well, obviously, Sonny Rollins passed away this week. We'll be going through a deep dive of all his work, of course, in honor of his amazing, life and contribution. I just said it, Loki. I just said what the contents of the show would be.
Was it ever reported? I know he's 95, and they
Yes.
said he was ill for a while. Did they ever say exactly?
Oh, I never saw what the cause was. No.
I mean, I figure his cause would be a 95.
Now, Roberto, a candy bar with pastrami and provolone. That's disgusting.
It is. What's up, Fluffy? Yeah, I was sad to see that. I mean, one of the interests, the Great Day in Harlem. Did y'all watch that documentary about the picture they took in Harlem in 1958 with all the different
Oh, yeah.
all the different
Okay.
jazz artists? He was the last
Yeah.
one living from that, so that's the end of that era for sure,
Right. That's a big deal.
which is crazy.
Didn't Notes and Tones send us a copy of that picture once in the chat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all sitting
Yeah.
on the steps.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
summer stamping.
There's a really good documentary about that whole thing.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
If you go on to YouTube, you could spend a whole long time watching interviews with him, and he was so vast of great information about everything, and he was a good interview. He was very engaging.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like how he always said, "Don't call me a legend." He goes, "I'm still creating."
Now he's a
I'm still
legend.
trying to perfect things.
Yeah.
But
That was
he knew
great.
how to, like, a thing of someone who's a good interviewer is they'll say the name of the interviewer to them, or a good interviewee.
Mm-hmm.
He did stuff like that. It was very,
I've
and
been
he has a
watching-
very New Yorkie accent.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll be having a stroll through Wikipedia later, of course. But then I started thinking about who else is around still, and he's definitely older than most of the rest, right? I mean,
Billy Harper's with us at what, 83?
They're older. So
Marshall Allen.
I suggest following Louis Hayes, the drummer.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's like 91 and very spry and still playing. I think he's still playing, but he's active on social media. I mean, Cecil McBee just turned 91. I found out same birthday as me.
Louis Hayes is 88.
He is 88.
Yeah.
How old's Herbie?
Oh, yeah,
83, I believe.
86? No?
No, I think he's 83 or 84, something like that. He's like, or maybe he's going to turn 85. He's like 10 years younger.
Ron
than
Carter is 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ron's still
So
with us.
Sonny was born in 1930, so he was older than most of these cats by 5, 6, 7 years.
Marshall Allen's 102, still playing.
Yeah.
Kenny Burrell, but I think Kenny Burrell is under intense care.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see when Kenny and Charles Lloyd were born. I'm not sure about that. Kenny.
Charles Lloyd has to be young. younger.
Kenny Burrell's was born in 31, so he's 94. I mean, he's up there.
Yeah, but I don't think he's very with it or whatever.
Well, I mean, yeah, give you that break. He's 94. Who was the other person we just said besides Kenny Burrell?
Cecil McBee and Ron Carter.
Cecil's 91.
Yeah.
So they're kind of a little bit, they're a little younger than I mean, I don't know.
From his era?
Yeah, they're a little bit younger from his era because he was a bebop guy, and they were probably coming in slightly after that, right? Or like in the 40s and stuff. You know what I mean? Well, I guess he'd have been 15 and 45, so wasn't like
I think Sonny stopped playing live in his 80s, late, like 85, 86.
Yeah,
but I could be wrong.
No, I think that's correct. Something like that. Yeah, we still got some folks.
I heard he wasn't very with it for the last 10 years. Is how I remember.
I don't know, but I think the interviews I've seen have been at least the late 8 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, man.
I'm already 90. It'll never happen.
Rob's 95 on the inside.
I don't think a long life is my suit. On this
no, you're like, I hope not.
No, I don't. I have one kidney.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't want to. There's one thing I don't want to be is like an 85-year-old person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do. I just don't. Well, actually, I just want to be, somewhat healthy as far as like being able to get around and shit goes. I don't want to be like,
no, 100%. I've just been exposed to too many people who need assistance.
Yes.
Yeah, I think 85 is a nice number to shoot for.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Roberto, with the stress, the stress you put on me, it's not good for my health.
He's got about half a kidney left at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Harlem photo thing was pretty significant. I thought that was interesting.
I hang out with Record Collector News Jim all the time.
Yeah. That's
his mom
adding 10 years of your life.
Well, his mom passed away last year around as 93 or 94. Mm-hmm. His dad's still alive. He's 101.
Are you serious?
No kidding.
And I've talked to him, and he still drives at 101.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How old is Jim?
I think Jim's going to be 70 soon.
Oh, okay.
Steve Carlson's mom's in her 90s and driving still.
Yeah.
I say take away the keys when I'm 80. I've already said that.
Yeah.
I don't want to drive after 80 because I know I'll be bad at it.
His dad mentally is totally with it.
No.
Unless I get maybe some ginkgo and some magic Q&all will make me amazing.
Right? I do not doubt within.
I'll be doing all kinds of stuff. I doubt it.
I mean, would it be surprising to you within the next, let's say, 10, maybe 20 years that they would keep our heads alive and just put them on?
Yes, because that's science fiction. Nobody wants that anyway. Who the hell would want that? I don't want to be alive.
Well, no one's experienced it.
Just put my consciousness inside of an AI at that point. I can continue that way instead of, just being a head.
I think my grandmother, my mom's mom, passed away late 80s. That woman had everything.
Yeah.
Health-wise. She had everything. And the joke was we were going to just inherit her live head.
I don't know. Do you think we'll forget how to use technology as we get older somehow? Or are we good?
No,
I think we're learning more technology as we go.
I mean, you think about it. The way technology has become part of our lives and stuff, it was made for old people.
Yeah.
Because I was like trying to teach my dad how to use it. My dad had Parkinson's and stuff. And I said, all you have to do is like, hey Siri stuff, ask it. So
yeah. This is dark. Can't buy suicide kits from Canada anymore. The guy got busted. Well,
fair enough.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys. Come on down to Santa Monica. All you have to do is rub steak all over your body and just walk outside.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right now,
Keep yourself to the mountain lion.
There's a mountain
You'll be
lion
on the
loose in
news
Santa
real
Monica.
quick.
Is the mountain lion on the loose? I think you should go fight it.
There's always
You're a
mountain
big
lions
guy.
loose.
Yeah,
Go
dude.
fight it and film
That'd
it.
be the best
They come down
VC
to-
video
they
ever.
get thirsty in the summer.
This is what's hysterical about people heeding warnings.
Yeah.
The house that it was in the backyard of is a 15-minute walk from me.
Yeah.
So
Did you walk over there?
It's actually in a kind of more affluent area than I live in. They blocked off the street, and there was at least 50 or 60 people gathered around the police station.
That's how smart white people are, man.
Yeah.
Well, there's a let's go see if the mountain lion's outside.
I've heard them before. Like there was one we had outside. You know, you could hear him, and then we found the tracks the next day. But I didn't go out while you could hear him going shh shh shh. shh. But
Yeah,
yeah, I wasn't going to run out. I found my cat and said, "Get in there."
Yeah, we've got them in Texas. Very rare sightings, though. They're very generally.
They way out in the valley. They spent a lot of money building an overpass over the freeway so wildlife could cross.
Are they that smart?
They're not. I mean, they know they go where the food is. So
they put food on the bridge?
No, wild animals like rabbits and the lower things that coyotes and mountain lions feed off of.
So y'all, that reminds me of something funny. Y'all heard that chick that calls up the radio station complaining because they put a deer crossing?
Oh yeah, she believes
yeah,
she's so dumb. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
that.
She's so dumb that she was complaining like, why'd they have to put the sign there?
Well,
it's not safe for the deer to cross there.
Can I help you out there? So I have a lot of friends that are actors, and some, you know how they make money? They
act.
They call in to these radio shows, and they're given sort of a loose script.
Thanks for ruining everything, Rob.
This woman was seriously that stupid.
Yeah, she was.
I don't know. I have some pretty stupid actor friends.
Well, that's fair.
But
yeah, coyotes are everywhere.
Oh, we got tons of coyotes.
Can you display a display? Like I don't know what that means.
Hey, Chris.
Display about here,
Chris.
Hey,
like a dead one or what? What?
When you jazz bums get your shit together, I think you should have this on and interview it. That's the lion.
It's a beautiful, beautiful creature, man. Really pretty.
Hey,
yes.
Hey, Chris, send me the link to this without the Facebook attachment.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Thanks.
It's just a link.
I know, man, but when I go through this way, I can't hear y'all now. I'll be out.
All right. Where am I going to send it? Discogs or Discord, I guess. Not Discogs. That would be funny. Oh, geez.
I mean, technically, aren't mountain lions cougars? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, same thing.
I think so.
Panther. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's all the same shit.
No,
as far as what we have here. As far as what we have here. Yeah, it's true. But what we have here in the United States, I think it's all the same. Can you send him a link somehow, Rob? Because I don't really know how.
Oh, the only way I have to contact him is through Messenger. It just displays.
Slow down, Fluffy.
Yeah, the only person I know that hangs out with the cougars is Mazzy.
Yeah. He's a little old for them. We do have bobcats, Matt. Yeah, we have bobcats all over the place here. I've seen them in my neighborhood quite a bit. They're I wouldn't want to fuck with a bobcat either, man. They're substantial creatures.
I'm no expert on wildlife, but I think if they're scared of humans generally.
I mean, unless they're pissed off, I guess. I don't know. I don't even want to. I don't really want to tangle with my house cat. So
well, the times that I believe there are instances is when they have their offspring around. They're protecting them.
Sure. Yes.
Because they're also around LA, bears like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially close to where my mom used to have a little tiny house in Topanga, like a really tiny one, right in the middle, and there was everything was there. You know, coyotes, mountain lions.
No, I used to go up and visit friends in the hills and see coyotes regularly. Yeah. Also, funny thing is, I did a lot of work on studio lots. Tons of raccoons live on those studio lots.
Yeah. We got some pretty good wildlife in my neighborhood. Coyotes, possums, raccoons, and then your regular squirt. We got a ton of rabbits.
Yeah.
Hummingbirds. I see hummingbirds all the time.
Okay. Now we're getting. Felipe has. Do you have iguanas, Felipe?
Lots of big ones, like the very tiny ones, the little lizards, until all the huge ones. Yeah.
I went around where Felipe around where he lives. My parents lived down in Boca, and I would walk around the canals, and you'd see tons of iguanas.
Yeah, iguanas. It's not hard to see alligators as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then old Jewish people, they're sort of like wild animals.
There's tons of those too, huh?
Yeah. But going back to
Except they let you
coyotes,
know when they're coming.
yeah. But going back to coyotes, when I was living in the Bay Area, going for my bike rides on the weekends, very early in the morning, it's very common to see coyotes up in the hill.
Yeah.
When I go to Jim Record Collector News, he lives in an area where there are tons of wild peacocks. So there's tons of wildlife all around LA.
Yeah.
Wild parrots. There's wild parrots that fly around.
Yeah. Yeah, we get some of those here. And in those hills, like there's like around San Francisco, there's a bunch of peaks. Some of them have like observatories on top. So there's Mount Tamalpais, Mount Hamilton, Mount Diablo, and so on. And it's really cool when spring comes and all the animals are coming out of the ground, especially the tarantulas. It's a very famous event to see the tarantulas. Like they look like a stream, almost like a water crossing.
No, dude. Fuck that. I don't like spiders, man.
I like spiders, except for
When,
the poisonous ones. But
I used to see them down here. We get a lot of brown recluse and black widows.
Those aren't those we don't like.
Yeah, we get a lot of them.
I kill those pretty much immediately, but I leave the other ones alone.
Yeah. And the frogs too. Not the rainy season. There's a lot of frogs. Frogs are cool. I like frogs.
I like frogs.
Yeah.
I like turtles. Well, Rob, do you want to show some? Do you have any recent pickups? We can get into Sunny Wrong
I picked up some stuff today because I had a lot of good hauls during.
Oh yeah, the one you showed the one record there.
Underneath this dog out here.
I picked up another copy of this. This is really nice mono. Of
oh yeah, Plum Label.
But I don't think this record's so celebrated. It's pretty affordable to pick up. It's got it's Clifford Jordan playing Lead Belly with Julian Prester's on here, Cedar Walton, Richard Davis, several different lineups. But this is a good record. If you ever see it, I suggest grabbing it. I picked up this. I don't know how many people know John Dankworth. He's British, right? But I think he became more famous because he scored movies. But I think this is a straight up jazz record. Kenny Wheeler's on here. And there's someone, I think it was Craig, Analog October, told me that there's a record he did that's very sought after. But I've seemed to have John Duckworth.
And who's I'm sorry, but what does he play?
He was more a leader, but he plays reeds, so I guess he's playing sax and maybe flute too.
Speaking of Craig, I'll have a package from him next week to show.
Okay, so here I picked this up today when Chad was in town. Chad, Analog Productions. He was in town for a bunch of days doing demos. I went to the two he did at high-end audio stores. He played this record, and I have to tell you, I know anything sounds good on Wilson's, but he played this Mel Torme. This is one he did for his deal with Universal, the Verve reissue series. This thing is really, I'd say, an audiophile record. And it doesn't list all the musicians from Marty Petch, but I know like Jack Shelton's on this.
It's kind of boring though, right?
No, it's not boring. I don't think it is. I mean, if you don't like Mel Torme, then that's you don't like them.
Yeah,
But it really is an audiophile record. It sounds
that sounds
sounds
good.
brilliant.
I don't.
Mike,
I
Mike
had a
would probably
copy of
dig
that.
that record.
I had a Japanese copy of that record. I can't remember if I sold it or not. Hey, Felipe, you want to talk about the that Tone Poet real quick?
Yes. I got mine last week. Yeah. So they kept the iconic cover. There are, songs by Denzel Bass, Jared Mulligan, Jero, which is a great Jared Mulligan record. Whoever doesn't have Jero, I got mine from Blendon. It was a nice gift. So yeah, it sounds spectacular. They did a really nice job here on the artwork. They reproduced this famous picture. It was the most known picture from the session. Some Miles as well. Liner notes, photographic work. It looks pretty cool. And I think the most important is amazing sound restoration. I had a few copies of those back in the day, and they always kind of sound like a little dull and lifeless. And sorry, Roberto, I'm going to speak closer to the mic now.
Oh, that actually sounds good. Bring that mic closer to you. Yeah, absolutely.
Roberto, go check your ears. So,
That actually sounded
yeah, I mean, you can hear every player in the Snow Net, very clear, crisp, nice, directed sound. I was really, really happy and surprised. I never had like great experiences with the copies that I had of this album.
Yeah.
And whoever is still waiting for it, I think you won't regret. So it's not like the most exciting music Miles ever made. I think far from that. I think that's a concept album. There's a rupture with what he was doing before. He was laying the ground, laying the foundation, and not only musically but as a band leader as well. That was his project, his like child, let's say. So it's quite interesting to see him directing this No Net, like these great, amazing musicians, taking the initiative, taking the lead there, and delivering this such an important seminal record on the idea, the concept that it brings behind it, and yeah, it's a great addition to Tone Poet. It's the record I never imagined that I would be like getting such a great version. I think apparently there are some other ones. I think like classic records, like something like this. I'm not sure.
I think
But,
there's
this is readily available in the probably for less than $40. So I think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
enjoyed
used
it.
to have an original, and it sounded okay. I sold it, but it wasn't like it definitely wouldn't have been considered audiophile quality.
I would agree. Yeah.
I wouldn't
I
say
have
this
that
was
copy.
like this. I wouldn't say the recording blew me away, but it did sound pretty good. Like I haven't heard any other version of it though. So
I've streamed it on Apple. It sounds good.
Yeah.
there you go. I thought it was cool that they did it. I mean, we kind of knew they would when they started doing Capitol, right? Like that was
Yeah. That looks like the natural thing to do on his centennial.
yeah, that's
I
fine.
dig they did the gatefold version too. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. All right.
Let's see what else came today. I think I was talking to Chris this morning and to Mike. Has anybody listened to the new Jazz Underground record that came out today?
No, I
No.
don't know what that is.
So the new Jazz Underground is a trio. They kind of started like blowing up during COVID. Like they would play this gig like in the street in like some abandoned warehouse in a subway or whatever. And those guys are really, really talented. They put a few 7 inches. Let me see if I get a link here to put.
Okay.
And today, actually, there was their second full-length album.
Cool.
It's called Hoodies. So the first one is a little different. It's more like a vocal record. It's not much to do with what they were doing before. Not because of the vocals itself, but just with the musical direction. It's something more like a little ambient and saying, and it's just different. But this one, which is called Hoodie, I'm gonna put the link here if StreamYard allows me to. Yeah, man, they're going back to the roots. They sound like those videos that you watch on that you used to watch on YouTube back then. And yeah, you guys should definitely check on them. Great album.
I'm trying to show it.
Yeah.
But I'm failing. There we go.
Yeah.
So it's out out
Oh,
today. Is it digital only, or did you say that already?
No, you can buy records, you can buy CDs, you can buy whatever. You can
Oh, okay.
stream, you can buy the download on Bandcamp.
Oh, cool.
It's a great record. I think they play. It sounds. It has a like very modern like finishing, approach to the music, but at the same time sounds so round and cozy, like you're in the 40s, 50s at the same time.
Yeah, they just. I watched a bunch of their videos, like you said, during COVID. That was really cool. Cool
Yeah,
stuff. Awesome, man.
but they do have their own identity imprint there. It's a record that you guys should definitely check.
I have something new to show.
Okay.
I have a couple things new, but
New? Like
I
new?
was sent this a month ago, but I couldn't show it.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't show it.
Mhm.
Luckily, about a month before this, Felipe found me this.
Right.
The OG.
Yeah.
But like all these craft reissues, this is excellent.
Mhm.
I think it sounds better, although these usually sound fine.
Pretty
They're
good.
pretty good. But
That's
this
on
is
Muse.
really
That's
good.
on Muse, right, Rob?
Hmm?
That's on Muse, correct?
I'm Muse.
Mhm.
And who remastered this? This is Kevin Gray.
Yeah.
No.
But these are the best bang for your buck because I think these are like $30. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
No.
These jazz
Yeah.
dispensary reissues.
Is that
I-
out yet or no?
Yeah,
It came out
Not today.
today, I think.
Even on stream, you can even stream that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and,
I don't know that one.
So
I hope they do Neptune.
did they do 4 or 5 records for Muse?
Something like that.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I can
I
only
mean,
think of 3.
I think
I
they
got-
have 4. I think they have 4. Yeah, Neptune. This one, the one with the pink cover. I forgot the
the
name.
Visitors, the Visitor. I mean, wait, that's their name. Isn't there one that's just called the Visitors?
Of it. Maybe.
There's one that's
yeah, I
like
think it is.
something about the past or something like that.
Well, the
but
visitors one was interesting because last year at WFMU, Mike got a copy, and so did Dom. They both got copies.
Well, so if people don't know who they are, they're 2 brothers from Philly. There was some scuttlebutt that they were related to John Coltrane, but
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
think
they're
were
related to they're related to his first wife.
first wife.
Yes.
So, but it's excellent. This is a little more funky, I think, even though it's kind of slightly avant-garde, but it's more funky than the other ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But it's excellent.
Can you
So-
show us the number? The
do you
album
mean?
number? Like, the number, the release number on the cover? Does it have it?
Oh yeah, it's one of the stupid ass. Well, they did a good job here. It's
Okay.
microscopic right there, but on the back it's smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
yeah, okay.
understand.
Yeah.
1969.
It kind of it's like they're creating subhumans, and that's the code on the neck of the. It's not an attractive code,
No, it's not. I just ordered a copy from Amazon. It was
but
$35.
I think the thing about these, they're all pressed at fidelity, and they sound excellent.
And I'm guessing that the original is like 100 to 150.
Yeah, it's short of $100. I'd say, right?
I've seen it on the wall at 100. Felipe found me this for a good price. So
Neptune is the expensive one.
Yeah,
considering,
that one is.
considering all their albums on Muse are expensive and desirable.
Yeah.
So here's this other one. I think everyone's been grabbing it. Chris got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent. He plays a lot in LA. I'm a hermit. I'm gonna go try and see them play.
Heck yeah.
dude.
So I suggest highly picking this Jeff Parker record up. It's the same. The last one that came out, was it last year or the year before? Was
Yeah.
it double LP?
It's late 24, right? Something like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically the same band
that. Mm-hmm.
and same style. This kind of ambient
Mhm.
jamming session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There are only two songs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the good thing about this guy. Josh Johnson and Jeff Parker and a Buttress. So they are pretty like tight band, and they put out great records. They're the band behind Flea's Records, also, right? And and live they're even better. Just
Yeah, this is
slow-
live.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's recorded like The only way you know that there's an audience there is they applaud a little bit at the end.
Mhm.
I don't think they're playing too large crowd,
Yeah.
so it's very well mic'd and recorded.
They have another live record, it's a double actually. It's not an international anthem, it's like a brown cover. That one is fire.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With the I have that one too. Yeah,
Let me find
Oh,
here.
what label was that on?
This is an international anthem.
yeah.
Let me see the other one here.
So Felipe, I picked up a lot of these. There's a high-end audio store called Common Wave. They're
Uh-huh.
remodeling, so all their records were off.
Uh-huh.
They're the only place I know of in the other than Dusty Groove, but they have a relationship with Mariel Grossman's label.
Mm-hmm.
So I only bought this record, but they had everything there.
Oh yeah,
And I said to the guy who manages buying their vinyl,
Mhm.
just tell me which one I should get.
That's a great record.
He suggested this,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it is awesome, and
Yeah.
it's really well made. Like the cover is
Yeah.
is like
Yeah, they make the Braja records too. Yeah, those guys, and they do a lot of organic pulse ensemble.
yeah. I want to get into her. I know her new album came out that she's a tribute to McCoy Tyner and the Grateful Dead,
Yeah,
but this
but
is awesome.
it was almost simultaneous to this one, and she has this very like Coltrane-ish, Wayne Shorter-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sweet spot.
Yeah, they played a show in Paris of that new one where they do the Dead stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Went pretty well.
I might go back down there and get some more of her stuff.
and right before that, I'm not sure where I can find. There's a live in Berlin. She put like the year before this one, which is also very, very good.
So it was ironic. On last Saturday, I was hanging out with Joey Callio. We went to Safari, and they had an OG copy of this record. But the
Oof.
first guy online went and grabbed it. So I go, man. So when I went to Common Wave, they had the Pure Pleasure reissue.
Nice.
But this is Kevin Gray remastered this.
Oh, it's not digital. He had the tapes.
I don't know. It's just his initials are in the dead wax. To me, this sounds great. It originally came out on that Nimbus West, that same Horse Tapscott label. This I don't know if anyone knows who this dude is.
How much was the original?
They had it for $80.
That's it?
Okay,
good
they had it
price.
they had it for $400, Dave. They had it for $80.
Nice.
So that guy grabbed it. But this, I'm happy with this. Sounds great. And if anyone knows, I showed the guy, the someone reissued this Ricky Kelly album that came out last week. He's on here. A lot of these must be a lot of LA jazz musician. This came out in 81.
Mm-hmm.
81. But this is a really good record. Kind of sort of spiritual jazz.
You got the Ricky Kelly. You got both. You have an original and a reissue, don't you?
No. That I saw it on the wall at a record store. That record, Ricky Kelly's $250 or more.
Oh, okay.
It's not a cheap record. I don't need an original. The one that this British company redid, Jazzman, is really good.
Okay.
Everything about it is good. I found this.
Yeah, Jazzman does good work. I've got a couple of their records.
This Gary Hart record on Steeplechase.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
And
I never seen that.
this was recorded digitally, so it's digital. But this is really nice.
Who's on it?
He's with Butch Lacey, Clint Houston, and Billy Hart.
Huh. I've never seen that one.
This is from 88.
Huh. Nice.
Picked this up. Amoeba had a 15% off online, so this was on their online. I saw someone show this recently. This is like this. I don't know if anyone knows Circle Records. It's like a lot of free jazz stuff.
Mhm.
And this is David Murray and James Newton playing
Nice. That's cool.
live. I'll slow down. This last one. Well, I'll show two more. This will make Chris disappear. I always thought that this Discovery label just reissued stuff, but they did put out records, and this was a release. This Charles McPherson. and this is excellent. It's a sextet.
That looks cool.
Yeah, Mike Walford, Andy Simpkins. I guess Donald. When did Donald Bailey start calling himself senior?
Probably when he had a junior.
This is really good, and I don't think it's that expensive.
No, they're usually pretty cheap. Discovery Records. The weird thing is they were a record like in the 40s, and they were a label in like the 40s and 50s, and then disappeared, and this kind of came back.
Yeah, and a lot of the stuff they did were like Warner Brothers reissues of jazz titles. So this was a legit release. Okay, and also this high-end store sells a lot of Venus, the Japanese jazz label. This is a double LP Barney Weiland with Kenny Barron and Louis Nash and Ira Coleman. Excellent. Excellent. Sounds beautiful. So
I like it.
That's cool.
there you go.
What's up, Joe?
Stuff.
Hey Joe, how's it going?
Hey, what's happening, Joe?
Good. Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. You represent the bop shop there?
I am. Yeah, I was been there quite a few times recently. So
Oh hell! What has he got in now?
he'd gotten in this. I have a few things to show, but he got in. I guess he had a friend that lived in D.C. that recently passed away, but I guess they had a pretty serious collection of stuff. I haven't seen a lot of it. I think most of it was rock and what they described as high-end rock stuff. So it was like a bunch of like signed records, but it was like, but they also talked about like there was like Alice Cooper signed records, and
Oh boy.
it was all just, it was a very, I mean, I don't know a lot about any of that stuff, so I just didn't really, but no, he got a little bit of jazz, but I have a few things to show if you don't.
Go for
Sure,
it.
go ahead. Go ahead.
It's been a while since I've been on. My phone kind of was like having a lot of problems.
Well, you said you got a new phone, so
And I got a new phone. Yeah, I got a new phone this past week, and so
there you go.
I'm kind of back on. But I went a few weeks ago to the shop in Montreal, Au Tour, that
Nice.
Kieran talks about. One of the things I found was this Bird in Paris on Brunswick.
Whoa.
I think this is one of the reissues, the Sam Records reissues. But yeah, I was able to get a really good price for it. It's in decent shape. I think just as, I don't know, it's as nice as you can get with some of these old, especially French label. But this is on that Brunswick label. But it's got Donald Byrd, trumpet, Bobby Jaspar, tenor sax, flute, Walter Davis Jr., Dud Watkins, and Art Taylor. So nice one. It's kind of interesting because the first two tracks everybody plays on, and then it's the final three tracks are all like a soloist is kind of featured for the majority of it, but it's still a really cool one. So yeah, I got a good price for it. So that was a nice one from there.
It's an original.
That's an original, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that record.
Yeah, it wasn't, I mean, I think in the end it was like maybe $100 I think I paid for it. So I was
That's
happy
not
with
bad.
that.
Yeah.
For the shape it's in, it's actually pretty decent for what it is. While ago as well, probably beginning of April, I went to Boston to visit a friend. One of the things I found there was this Abu Ali record, which is, he's a Lebanese like keyboardist.
Yeah.
But all of he has this record and he has another record, and they were both recorded in Greece. I don't know what the connection was with him in Greece, but yeah, his two records were on there. But this is just a nice like funk, but it's also got this kind of Middle Eastern tinge to it as well. So it's a cool one. It's not a super long record. I think it's like 26 minutes. So
is
it's
it
a pretty
private
short
press or is it on a label?
It's private. It's on this Zida label. Yeah. And it's almost like a two-sided single, like 12-inch single. Because each track is I think only like maybe like 11 minutes. So it's like two 11-minute tracks, and it's really nice though. It's a cool thing. And I never saw it. I had a bunch of credit and I brought a bunch of money, and so I was able to really pay not much for this in the end. So this had been around for a while. I don't know if people just didn't know about it. I think also the price was an issue for people, but
I think that record's been sampled. You know what I mean?
But I think I don't. It's from.
I'm pretty sure it got a reissue of some type.
It was recorded in I think 79 and came out in 80.
Yeah.
So it's got I was not familiar. Most of the musicians are, I think most of the musicians are either Greek or are again somewhere in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So
No,
but
that's a cool
it's
one.
a
You
cool.
don't you don't see it very often.
And it's on this. It's got this. I think it got brought into the U.S. by this Soul Distributors out of Brooklyn. So
Oh, cool. I haven't
That's
seen that
kind of
movie before.
yeah, I'd never seen that. And then when I was there, also, and I think I had shown a lot of this stuff like in the chat, but I found another copy of of K Frimpong,
Hang on,
Cubano
hang on,
Fiestas.
that previous record.
Yeah,
What's the guy's name that actually is the artist?
yep. His name is it's Ziad, Ziad Rabani, Rehbani.
Yep. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and he had, I think he said, like I said, he had this one, and I think he had one other record that
I mean,
he had put out.
Discogs lists it as a 12-inch.
Yes, yeah, it's like a 2-sided 12-inch. Yeah,
Yeah.
not super long. I think it's, like I said, it might be like 23 minutes total, so it's not a super long one. But yeah, I found there's a shop that's just west of the city. It's called Village Vinyl and Hi-Fi. And they actually have Discogs as well. I actually bought something years ago from them, but that's one of the shops I've started to go to because they sometimes have some nice records on the wall. They have kind of one of those like walls that's you can reach it the whole kind of all around the store. It's right above the bins. But they had this that had just come in and it was a really good price. And I was a little hesitant to pick it up because I already had a copy, but I had remembered my copy had like a feelable mark through one of the tracks. So I was like, worst comes to worst, whichever one is the worser of the two, I'll just I'll just sell. And it ended up being that this was actually a substantially better copy than the one I had. I don't know if I just didn't really look at the other one I had, but yeah, this is a cool one. This is his first record. At least, I mean, in terms of like this kind of Cubano Fiestas, but it's backed by Vis-a-Vis, who was a big Ghanan kind of backing band. So that was a cool one. I haven't bought a lot of African stuff. I think I've kind of just gotten through it. I've with all the stuff, how expensive it is, and the condition of a lot of stuff, I just got burned out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I had the same experience. I got so much of it all at one like stretch, and I just stopped for it's been like a year or so or more.
Yeah.
I just finally picked up a Fela that I hadn't found in years, and that's so I got a Fela coming. But other than that,
Yep. And we were talking, Dave, you'd asked about this collection. I was there last week and I picked up this, and I actually picked up one of the other ones I'm going to show. But this one was actually, they were putting this on the wall as I had shown up. So this is Headless Heroes of the Apocalypse. This is Eugene McDaniels, who he had this record, and he had one that came before it that was called Outlaw, that had this like gray and white cover to it, both on Atlantic.
that one's good too.
But it's interesting because when you look at the guy's discography, he had a lot of stuff in the like this early to mid 60s, and it's all just like pop vocal type music. And then it was like there was this, I don't know, this change in character that he had around like 69, 70, where it became funky. It's almost like Gil Scott Heron type stuff, where it's like this politically driven, but it's also like funky. There's a lot of really great guitars to this. This has been sampled quite a bit. But yeah, the cover's kind of cool to it.
That's a funny record because that's a record you'll typically see on a wall.
Yeah.
Which I've seen it many times. And that record can go from anywhere to $150 to $700.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some people ask big bucks for it. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but it's on Atlantic, like I said. Alphonse Buzan was one of the guys I recognized on drums. It's also Miroslav Vitus. Vitus. I don't know how you pronounce it, but he's on bass. yeah, those were the two guys that I was familiar with. But Alphonse Mouzon especially is great. He's got his first record on Blue Note especially is really great. But I think his stuff that he was kind of like what was it?
He's funky.
The brothers that worked with Donald Byrd in the
Yeah.
70s.
Yeah, the Mizell brothers.
Yeah, the Mizell brothers. Yeah, so it's kind of like that too, where he had some killer stuff. So that was a cool one.
Yeah, that's a great grab.
Didn't expect to find that. Few more. I'll try to rattle through these.
Where did you get that one at?
What'd you say?
Which record store in Boston?
That was at Bop Shop. Yeah.
Oh, Bob Shop, okay.
Yep, in Rochester. Yeah. Other one. This was the big one from the shop in Montreal. Swinging Macedonia.
Yeah.
I brought a lot of stuff for this. This was quite a hefty price. It was kind of a weird situation. I went back and forth with Kieran a bit on it.
Which country is that from?
What'd you say?
Which country is that pressing from?
This is a UK.
Okay.
This is a mono though, which doesn't really have a lot of information on Discogs. The stereos seem to be much more kind of wanted and had, but yeah, there was really very limited on the mono. But it's got, I mean, it's hard to beat the lineup with some of these guys. Male Waldron's on piano, Nathan Davis, tenor sax, soprano sax, flute. And then he's a I guess, yeah, he's from North Macedonia, which I don't know at the time. This was in the 60s. This was like 68.
Yugoslavia. This was part of Yugoslavia, yeah.
It was like Yugoslavia, yeah.
I have
so a lot of the music is kind of a combination of like hard bop, modal, but then there's also a bit of his kind of cultural kind of countries kind of rhythm to it. And it's really cool. I mean, his trumpet playing, he plays trumpet and flugelhorn, so you get a nice kind of a little bit different of a sound. But
you know what's funny though? At my local shop this weekend, I was there, and they had the '75 Yugoslavia reissue, which has a totally different cover. Just
yeah. Do you have the record, Felipe, or no?
No, I don't. We were playing there. No, I didn't get it, but it's still there. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did a couple records with if you know Alvin Queen, the drummer, he had his own label. You can pretty much find most stuff for not expensive. He did a couple records with Alvin Queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it here in the chat so you guys can see. That's the link for the cover that I saw.
Yeah.
That's a 1975. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for making it not available to anyone now. Everyone
Already not available.
Last few, I got three more. This one I had shown also in the thing. I got I remember probably 3 or 4 years ago now. It's probably about 3 years ago now. I watched the Record Safari documentary where he goes across the country and talks about how he goes into the shops and buys the records and his approach to making this huge record store for Coachella every year. And there was a woman that he featured maybe halfway through the video who talked about this Ike White record, Changing Times. And this was another one where I didn't really know. I mean, this was just reissued for Record Store Day last month or month and a half ago now. I did find this is an original though. And it's killer. I mean, it's really great guitar. His singing is great on it as well. And yeah, I mean, it's an interesting story. I think I put in the chat, but I also actually went through the Discogs listings and I put a link in the notes for most of the original pressings of a interview that, if you guys are familiar with the YouTube channel Vinyl Rewind, guy's been around for like 15 years, but he did an interview in April of Jerry Goldstein, who was the producer of this record, and he talks about how he kind of got the word about Ike White and how he got transferred to like a different prison that allowed him to be able to record this music, and that took years it took a few years to come out. They were going to make like a biopic of this guy's life, but he wanted to play himself, but he was in prison. And so Hollywood was like, hell no, like.
I'm going to share the link to the documentary it's on Tubi.
Yes, and then there's also the documentary that came out a handful.
But I will tell you this: if you watch the documentary, for me, it changed my opinion of him.
Okay.
That it's okay I don't own the record.
Well, and also the guy,
He wasn't
the
a great guy, by the way.
the producer talked about the fact that he said right from the beginning of the interview that in the end, this guy was his own worst enemy. And then I think he just, I don't know if big ego or just big personality, whatever it was,
Isn't it
but
about
that
Mazzy?
what'd you say?
The
Yeah.
documentary about Mazzy?
It was
But
kind of
he was just, he wanted to play himself and they were like, that's not gonna happen. So he's like,
Well,
all right, well then we're not getting a movie together. And that was it. And I guess there's the producer hinted that either this fall, and even potentially could spill over into early next year, there's additional material from this prison session that's been unreleased that they're going to put out as a record. So
No
but he
kidding.
has. But if you watch the documentary, he has lots of recordings.
yes,
But I
Yep.
will say, if basically from the get go, he learned to be a con man. That's kind of
oh
how.
okay, yeah,
If you watch the documentary, and there's a twist in the documentary. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but yeah.
yeah.
You know,
I'd be
Joe,
interested to
it's
see what that.
interesting. That's how I learned about that record too. Was that
Yeah.
Record Safari movie? That's where I didn't know that record existed till that lady showed it.
Yeah. Well, and it's also just it's surprising how because what I ended up doing after I watched this short, I mean, it was like a 20-minute interview with the producer.
Yeah.
He talked about when the record was recorded and I mean on the back it tells you where it was recorded, so that wasn't like a mystery, but there was so little, and I found this just overall with Discogs. There are so many records where, I mean, in this case, this was a very obscure record, very unknown to most people. But there are some records, there's even Blue Note stuff where there's either incredibly wrong information or there's no information. Like even that, like we were talking about that, the Swinging Macedonia. And I was
Yeah.
telling you, Felipe, that there was no information for the UK mono. And I actually went in and I had to put in all of the credits because there wasn't even who played
Well,
what
yeah, I mean,
instrument and
because with
there was no
Discogs,
information.
yeah, it's
That's-
us putting that stuff up there.
Yeah, that's
Right.
how it
that's
happens,
how-
man.
You know, so
I mean, I
somebody
have
got lazy.
I have records
you know.
that I have Blue Notes that aren't even on Discogs.
It's a
Right,
joke,
yeah.
Nicole. We love Mazzy.
All right, last two. Found this as well back
Ooh, yeah.
record store day time. I've been looking for this for a bit. Rudolph Johnson, Spring Rain. I have the other one, Second Coming. Both are, I think, equally great on the Black Jazz label. Great saxophonist. I mean,
Who's on that one with him?
This has got, let's see,
I
it's
think a lot
got
of black jazz.
John Barnes piano, Reggie Johnson bass, and Ray Pounds drums. So nobody really. There's no Doug Karn or you know what I mean, or anybody. See Henry Franklin or anybody.
I have
like
a
that.
reissue of the other one, The Second Coming.
Yeah,
God, that
that's a
record
great
was
one.
great.
That's a great one. Yeah. And then the last one.
Both his albums on Black Jazz are great.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah. Yep. I think that along with the Calvin Keys are my favorite Black Jazz records.
Yeah, that's a
Calvin
good-
Keys is
Both Awakenings.
And then the Awakening stuff is great. Yes.
Coral Keys or what is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Coral Keys is Walter
That
Bishop.
is-
Yeah.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
Walter Bishop. That one's
Yeah. That's the
phenomenal.
Walter Bishop. Yeah. The Calvin Keys is a Shaunique is
Yeah.
one, and then
No,
the
I'm
other
thinking of
one
the other one.
is it's like Proceed with Caution or something like
No.
that.
It's got a
You must-
black and white cover. It's
Oh,
not
I
like
know
one
you're
of the
talking
weird
about.
ones with a colored cover.
Yeah,
and-
different label.
It's
Full Court
just-
Press. Are you talking about Full Court
Yeah.
Press?
I'll find it.
Okay. The last one, this also came, Dave, from that Bop Shop collection, along with the Apocalypse one. And I was thinking of you,
Oh,
Dave,
yeah.
because I know you found this too. So Harlem River Drive. I listened to this because when I was there last week, I went in and Tom was telling me about it, and he
Mhm.
was just like, oh yeah, he's like, Harlem River Drive. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to find that record. And he goes, well, it's in the basement. And-
Oh, it's in the basement.
It was in the it wasn't just in the basement. That was where the collection was in the
Okay.
in the basement for right now.
All
Yeah.
all right.
But that was what it was. So this is killer.
Oh.
Eddie Palmieri, kind of
Cool.
featured on piano, but he's also kind of I think the arranger as well for the record.
So much
But yeah,
groove, dude.
killer stuff. I'm really excited for that. So that was. I have other stuff, but that's big. I also found when I went to. I'll just say this quick, and that'll be it. When I went to Music Research Library, one of the big things is library music, and so I found a few library records, and I'm kind of dipping my feet into that. It's so tough because there's such a large amount, and I think a lot of the records there's small snippets that are really great, and then but the overall record is you know what I mean, just kind of so.
Yeah, a lot of the library records are just they're the ones that are big are the ones that there's a small piece that was sampled by a big artist, and that's why people want that library record. Other
Yeah.
than that, just to find a library record that's going to be cover to cover, it's
Yeah.
there aren't that many of them.
There's one that's called City Limits. That's on it's on like I don't know if it's on it's called Bruton or Bruton
Yeah,
Music.
Yeah.
But it's a yellow cover and there's a picture of two guys on the front. It's like a $30 to $40
Mhm.
library record. So it is a little bit on the more pricey side because a lot of the stuff is pretty cheap, like 10-15 bucks for it. But
Yeah.
that one is really great. It's great like 80s synth meets guitar, but you definitely get this like late night city feel to it. So it's
Yeah,
a cool. That was a cool one, but
Dylan got a full run of that label from the Voice of America collection, along with a couple
yeah.
other library collections, like full catalogs.
Yeah.
That stuff never saw the store, just so you know.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Never saw the store.
Yeah.
And I don't think he did a whatnot of the library records. I think they're at the. I think he's got those.
It just probably maybe he's thinking about
he started collecting library records right before he happened upon getting that collection.
Well, you have to go in there, Dave. You have to think
Man.
about maybe you can like twist his arm. He needs money for the new shop, so maybe you can.
Man, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of
offload some of it for you. But yeah.
But hey, back to that video. It was cool you mentioned that that Record Safari video because it is a great one. And I mean, because he hits so many different shops across the country and runs in all those people. And the old guy in Atlanta, Ray, that's the guy that started selling me jazz records. He used to be at the conventions here in Charlotte, and in I first started going to see the conventions in Spartanburg, South Carolina, in the basketball arena. And I mean, it's huge. Just think of a whole basketball arena full of vendors. And he was the main guy for jazz. And he's old school though. He only takes cash, and he has this big thick price book from God knows what year, and that's what he goes by.
Is he still doing it?
No, he broke down on 85 coming from Atlanta to Charlotte convention one summer when it was like 100 degrees outside. And he said never again.
That was the
he's
last
got a
straw,
trailer full of records on the side of the road.
Indeed.
He's stranded for hours. He's like, nope, I'm retiring from that.
Who are we talking about? Some rando that was driving on the road? What's going on?
The seller that was featured in the Record Safari movie. The old guy from Atlanta, Ray.
Does he have his own place, Dave, or did you sell at conventions?
I think he really was just selling at conventions.
He lived in his van, Joe.
But he had down by the river.
He had
a lot
of great jazz records from him. I paid up a little bit for him, but he had great stuff. So like the
we'll say we look at like 100 Sonny Rollins records.
That'll be too much, yeah.
I got a few pulled here for Sonny Rollins. If you want to see a couple interesting ones.
Yeah, I guess. So we can do
this one's very interesting just because I found this. I went in the first time I ever went into Carolina Soul into the actual shop, and it's a very small shop. Their online presence is a complete separate entity than the shop. The online is consignment collections only, done through. They have a big warehouse on the other street, and it's completely separate. But they have a large 7-inch section right near the register in the shop. So I went through all this. I was in there for hours. We went and got lunch, went back for more hours. And I dug this out of the 7 inches, and it's Sonny Rollins, Plain Jane Parts 1 and 2 on Blue Note on 7-inch on a 767 Lexington Ave black label.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, cool.
Have you ever seen this is the only black label Blue Note 7-inch I've ever seen. That I've ever found. Let's just say that. I'm sure there's more, but that's Donald Byrd, Wynton Kelly, Gene Ramey, and Max Roach.
It's cool.
On that. That's a really cool one, and it was $3 because it's not in the best of shape, but it plays. It's an old Blue Note. And then this one I got at a convention here, and I think, or maybe I got this from Luke at Premium Sound. Sonny Rollins Quartet, St. Thomas Parts 1 and 2. I've shown this before on here.
Oh, cool.
But this is a beautiful prestige, just minty copy. Of course, that's what on Saxophone Colossus. So,
yeah.
And I'm starting to get more into 7-inch records. I think I'm going to try to do a little more of just getting into that. But this is the only other record I had that came in the mail. So
is Sonny Rollins on that one?
No, that's Cecil Taylor Jazz Unit, Nefertiti. The Beautiful One Has Come on Fontana. That's an original Netherlands.
These covers are beautiful.
Yeah. That's the only record I got that's not Sonny Rollins.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to show these about Sonny Rollins just because everybody can show his own lead records, but he played with Clifford Brown and Max Roach on this performance.
He was on the quintet for quite some time.
Yeah, and this is one of my favorite Clifford Brown records, and Sonny's so good on tenor on that. And then there's a story on this one. They originally had a different sax player set up for these gigs in Chicago at the Beehive, and there was a family emergency in California. So that guy, I forget who it was, he went back. Might have been Nicky Hill or somebody. I can't remember who it was. Whoever it was had to go back to California, and so they heard that Sonny Rollins was staying at the YMCA in Chicago. So they went, found him, and he agreed to do these gigs because he's cool. And so they did these gigs.
Was it Harold Land that left them?
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
That sounds correct because Harold Land was probably in LA.
That was exactly it. And he was like cutting his teeth, and he was not in a good shape. He was staying at the Y in Chicago, and then he went to Detroit, and that's how he was playing with this guy.
And I love that story, and I really I love this performance. This is really great stuff, and this is a cheap record.
I think it's like $4. I have a copy of that.
Yeah, I think I got it $3, and it's a promo.
Nice.
I have that record somewhere buried, but there's that Max Roach plus 4 Men or whatever.
Yep.
That Sonny Rollins is on that.
Yep.
And it's interesting. The reason why they did a record called Max Roach plus 4 is that when Sonny Rollins recorded his record for Prestige, the label kind of pushed him to not put the other guy's name, so that's why it's called Sonny Rollins plus 4. And so they kind of did like as a quote unquote like revenge, And so I'm gonna have to step out a little bit and come back later. So I just wanted to talk about Sonny Rollins. I'm not gonna be showing records or anything. I think you guys are gonna do a great job talking about him. So speaking of stories and his life, I think there's no art or music or painting or anything without a context and without an artist's mind and heart. So that's why I think if you want to not only listen to his music but understand his music and his person, I think we're very lucky that like 2 or 3 years ago we got this amazing book by Aidan Levi, right, which is like 800 plus pages here. One of the most detailed accounts on his life, his legacy, his music, his upbringing, everything, and you can understand so much better what he did and why he did and why this is such an important. The word iconic now just so poorly, wasn't it?
We interviewed the author too, didn't we, Felipe?
Yeah, he's just. That's why he's such this ethereal figure. He's above, simple, cheap stereotypes. That's why, he must be.
That is a brick of a book.
And understood, yes, because it's very detailed. I think that's the best way to listen about to read about his stories, to learn about him, his life, his music, and I think that's everything about Sonny Rollins is here. And of course, listen to the records after you read this.
Nice.
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah.
I actually bought the audiobook version of that. I'm going to start it next week.
Yeah, this thing is fantastic.
6 years to finish it.
Is it because you can't read?
Yes.
Who speaks it, Chris?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Because you can't read, right, Chris?
Yes.
I mean, everyone's going to show albums. I have a ton of Sonny albums, but I picked this up. It's kind of cool. This is a box of all his RCA
Oh, cool.
releases.
Yeah.
It's 6 CDs. Has a nice, picture and account of everything. It doesn't have the covers, which seems weird.
It's pretty normal for those complete type of CD collections.
Yeah, but I mean, to me, one of his best records is The Bridge.
Yeah.
But he put out a lot of good stuff on RCA. So, this is cool. I forget what year this is. Maybe this is mid 2000s. This came out.
Makes sense.
Very nice.
I'm gonna have to pick that up. I don't know I think I have The Bridge and maybe one other one. No, one of the other ones I didn't like and I sold. But I'll point that out when we get to it.
And real quick, I'll show this because this is one you don't really see much. This is Saxophone Colossus, which normally is mono. It was recorded in stereo.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a 1972 stereo. And it sounds really good in stereo. But
Cool.
it's a cool cover.
Yeah, I like that cover actually a lot.
Yeah.
I've seen they were too beat up to buy, but I've seen original stereos, which has that gold prestige label.
I haven't seen that.
With Van Gelder. Yeah.
No,
The
it's
yellow
silver.
one?
It's silver.
I've seen it with gold.
Oh, okay. Because the yellow is the mono, and usually it was silver.
Well, it's with this cover.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking about, Brandon, too, with the
Yeah.
I've
The
got some
original-
of those silvers. Yeah.
Yeah, the original prestige stereos were silver fireworks
Mhm.
instead of yellow.
Yeah, no, I'm not. This is that.
I don't think I've ever seen a gold like 70s one. Sounds cool.
No, it's a gold original. It's like 60s. I'll show you. I'll pull it up
60s. What are you talking about? That came out in like 1957 or something,
or
right?
whatever. It's a what I saw was a 60s issue. Okay, they reissue records, guys.
Are you sure you weren't in some golden light and it was
No.
reflected?
Okay, 1964. Let's click on it and see how wrong I am. That had a blue label. I promise you, I saw it with a gold label. Let me see. If
Blue.
But it has the
Yeah, the
second
Trident,
cover,
yeah.
not the original cover.
Yeah.
It has this. Yes, this alternative cover. Let me see if I can find it. Here, no.
They might have done a special issue of it or something. Who knows?
It had to be early 60s if it has that. Oh, if it was gold, gold is like late 60s. That's like a 68.
Well, okay. So this was the original stereo. It was black, but hold on. I swear.
Oh yeah, I got some records with that label too.
So
Yeah.
what's that, like a
Like a
63
Caribe.
pressing or something?
That was a 64. That's when this alternative cover came out.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
What's the original? The first pressing goes for what, $3,000 these days or something crazy?
I don't know. I got
Not
a
in the
second
market for
pressing pretty cheap a long time ago.
Nice.
The original,
Bergenfeld.
an original mono 57, which
I would
they're
think like 1,500,
uh,
1,200.
Who left? Joe?
the VG Plus is over $1,000.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
$100.
Yeah.
It's not a blue note. That's why it's not $3,000.
No, okay. So the black one that I showed you,
Yeah.
it looked gold to me when I saw it in person,
Oh,
but it was too scuffed
Maybe it
up.
had faded a little and you were in some warm light.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get. I got
did
off for a
urinate
second because I
myself.
couldn't hear Brandon or Chris. So.
Oh.
This is a Bergenfeld, and
Oh,
I
cool.
got it pretty cheap about
dang.
8 years ago.
I bet
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Nice.
It sounds really good. It's got a couple scratches, but like they're minimal. Um, you know, and it's just like one little scratch here and one little scratch here, but you know, they don't cause really any ticks.
Yeah, but it might have helped on the price, you know.
Well, you know, it was a funny. It was like one of those things where this guy had a bunch of stuff on eBay,
Hmm.
and he had all these killer records, and nobody bid on this one except for me.
Oh.
So, because maybe all the people that were bidding on those super high end records he had already had this. Is
Already
my
had a
guess.
copy
I
of
don't
that,
know.
yeah.
Well, yeah,
But-
that happens with some auctions.
It does.
when they get.
I mean, he had
crazy.
the bid pretty low because it has these like marks on it,
Mm-hmm.
but the cover's still really good, and it's
Yeah.
a review copy.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, Brandon, do you remember if was like the majority of the records, were they all like really nice shape, and then this one was a little bit like VG kind of shape, or like do you think it could have been like people were being a
I
little?
don't think. I just remember he had a ton of blue notes that were
Oh,
like
okay.
gonna get like, you know, this was like one of the cheaper records he had for sure. Like he had $1,000 to $2,000 records 8 years ago, so he had like
Oh yeah.
he probably had like a mint nukes time or something like that.
Jeez.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So he had a bunch of nice records, and my guess was just nobody
Nobody was. Yeah.
hit the people that were on it. So I just made like one bid, and that was it.
That
I
was
got
it.
it.
Nice.
Very cool.
So that was pretty cool. I was pretty stoked because I think I had a classic records at the time, so I just sold that.
Yeah, I did that with the bridge. I gave that record away in a contest. The classic records pressing. It sounds great,
Mhm.
but I found an original cheap at Repo, so I was like, screw it, I'll do that for the contest I had and sent that off.
I honestly think those classic records that were made around 2012 to 14, I think those sound better than the newer ones.
Oh, no kidding.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, Dave, I found a
Yeah,
copy
Dave.
of the bridge, Sonny Rollins at Hi-Fi Lounge
Yeah,
in Rochester, and it was $7.
yeah. There you go.
That was the best. That's the best deal I've ever gotten from, because he gets some decent stuff here and
Oh, yeah.
there, but a lot of the stuff is just kind of like run of the mill. And then for some reason he had this original. I can't remember if it's a stereo or a mono, but it's on the original like black RCA Victor label,
Yeah.
and it was like $7, and it
Yeah,
plays
I
plays
think
really
I-
well.
same situation at Repo with this one. So
Yeah.
it's the same copy, but it was interesting. We went in there one time, and I think all we did was jump in and look in the bin that's right up on the counter at the register.
Oh yeah.
And he had a mint, and I mean mint, a Love Supreme OG. Pretty sure it was a mono, and I think he had 400 on it. And
Okay.
I think he was pretty firm on the price, and Teddy almost got him to ship it to him. Like Teddy was really
wow.
debating on getting it.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
has some. I found like that. I think it's called MI Blue Grant Green.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He had a copy of that, and it was like 175, and it was like a mint mono. And that record needs to be really, really nice, otherwise you're hearing
Yeah.
everything.
Quiet.
And so
It's a
it
quiet
was.
record.
It was a great. I mean, that was a great. So yeah, if he gets stuff in around. I like to pop in around Record Store Day for like
Okay.
April and then Black Friday one, because that box you're talking about, he'll update, and there's from time to time he'll have some decent stuff, and it's usually stupid cheap prices on a lot of the stuff.
Yeah,
so.
for being as small as it is, but he's the guy that you go to get your stereo work.
He's big on CDs. He was the business actually started as like a CD only business in the 80s.
Yeah.
And then I think he's moved to records, but I think a lot of the records he gets are from collections of people that are just selling their stereo equipment, and then there's records that come with it.
You know, it's
I
funny.
don't know.
I've always found it interesting now that we have the 3 record stores within walking distance there on Monroe, and it's like Tom doesn't seem to worry about the dude hi-fi
Russ.
line much at all.
Yeah.
But he don't like Russ.
Yeah, he does. I don't know
He
what
don't
it is.
like,
Yeah,
because
he.
that guy just set up right square in the middle of the two of them.
Yeah, I don't know what his. Yeah, I don't know what his thing is with him, but yeah,
And that dude's got jazz too.
he's got.
you know.
Yeah, if you're big into metal and
Punk,
grunge
yeah.
and punk and stuff, I could imagine you finding some great stuff in there.
Yeah, he had an original 7-inch. Oh God, who was it? One of the early New York hardcore 7-inches, and it was not cheap, but it was mint, and it was just impossible to find. He's got crazy stuff in there, for sure.
Yeah, he had. I remember 2 years ago he had a copy of Mars at Watts on ESP disc.
Well, hell.
And it was really nice. And he said like some teenage kid like rode up on a skateboard
Yeah.
and had like a few records for sale. And he's like, I need money for, and I don't even remember what he said the kid needed money for, but he
Yeah.
gave him a bunch of money. And yeah, he got that. That record was great. Yeah, you don't see that. So he'll get stuff in for jazz, and it's from time to time. So
the last time we went in there, he had this crazy rare Italian record, and Brandon traded for it.
oh,
I mean,
okay,
it's just
yeah.
a bonkers record to find,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
not but that dude knew what it was worth.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
like
knew what
the-
it was worth. He wasn't screwing around. I mean, that was a serious trade. I
Yeah.
think Brandon still ended up getting a pretty dang good deal, but he had to give up a lot too. But
Right.
it's weird that because his shop is very small too, but there's things to be found in there.
Did you ever go to the old place or no?
No, I've
the old
only
place
been
was-
yeah.
The old place, you went up like stairs, and it was like half the size. If you could imagine how big the place is now, and how
Yeah.
small it really is. That other place was it was like a loft
Oh,
almost,
boy.
and it was not a big. It was a huge, it was a mess in there, but
Now-
it was.
How long? Now, Bob Shop's always pretty much been right there, but
They've
how
been there
long-
since 2012, but he was at Village Gate, which was more
Right.
downtown, closer to like the art museum.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Now,
Yeah.
as far as Record Archive, how long you been going there? Because that's been in the current location for a little bit.
Same thing. Yeah, I think it was like 2012, 2013 they moved. They used to have back in like the 80s and 90s, they had two locations that were down the street,
Yeah.
and then they consolidated to one, but I've been going there since that was actually the first record store. Well, other than House of Guitars, it was like 2017 was the first time I went. So
Yeah.
but they
House
had been-
Guitars has moved 3 or 4 times.
no, House of Guitars hasn't moved at all.
Well,
House of Guitars
it-
went from the basement of their parents to that it's called like the something, I don't even know, but the Fringe or something. Like that. It was an old.
there's a story though. He had a couple other things before that big.
I think
building.
yeah. Now that you say, I think he did have like other locations, and then he
Yeah.
consolidated it to the one. Yeah.
I think you two are the two people in the world that know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
Rochester, New York.
Sorry, Chris and Brian.
These are but if you were to do like a couple of these places we're talking about, especially House of Guitars, that is a mecca. I mean, for musicians, like I'm
for
trying to
record,
think
yeah.
what Ozzy had his release date for Bark at the Moon there.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean? And then I think Metallica did a live gig there on a release day.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
remember when I used to like do the guitar side. I talked with the owner, one of the brothers, and he had said that back in like must have been late 80s, early 90s, when Metallica would come to town, he would do their laundry for them.
Right.
So I mean, they
'Cause
have a
there'd be
lot. Yeah,
guitars involved.
there's a lot of history to. There's a famous picture of like this like sign that's out front, and it was like Ozzy Osbourne at 3 p.m. and then Motley Crue at 4 p.m. So I mean, it was like a crazy. So there's a lot of history too, and especially from the guitar side, they have some amazing instruments in there, but just the record side, it's tough. It's tough to go to that section of the store.
That is the basement in there. It is a mind fuck. I mean, it really is to dig that shop. I mean, it is piles of stuff on top of if you have normal racks of records you can go up and peruse through.
Yeah.
They have those and they're full and there's records you would want, but you have to move the piles of other things sitting on top of them and
Okay, I'm not
boxes
doing
and
all
other
that.
piles and
Yeah,
move
it's
piles at your feet out of the way.
Yeah.
and since I've been going there, Dave, so like as you said, like they've got like their bins, and then below the bins, it's not like it's another section. It's like just an open space, and they've started filling those spaces. So you're right. I mean, you have to like lean. It's almost like if you've seen Blues Brothers at the beginning when he's like signing his name, where you have to like he has to stand behind the line and then he has to lean forward to sign. That's what it's like. I mean, you're leaning like 5-6 feet in front of you to try to get to. It's just it's a disaster.
It's you got to be intense to want to you know, I've given it a go a few times and found stuff, but yeah, you burn out quick. It's one thing to dig through Bop Shop's basement where it's very organized and it's overwhelming, like you mentally when you're in that basement. But at House of Guitars is a whole nother level. Because the thing that's so frustrating is there is all kinds of crazy shit in there, but it's in there because no one's willing to find it.
They can keep
so
How do
crazy.
they price it when you pull it out?
Who knows? I can't. They usually go by what's on there. Like I found a Sonic Youth record. I think it was original of 1,000 Leaves in amongst a bunch of new records, and I took it up, and they just whatever was on there was probably a price from God knows what year because they've been open forever, and that's
Like
what I got it for. And gave it to my brother for
$13.99
Christmas. Yeah, I don't know.
$14.
Yeah, something like that. It was crazy, you know. Now and then there's a whole other side of it where they have. I mean, I've never seen a business make more T-shirts. They have like 5,000 different T-shirts and sweatshirts and everything made for that with different designs, like killer designs for a House of Guitars. Like it's endless. You can get stuck over in that section trying to pick like, oh, I want to get one of their shirts or sweatshirts. Well, shit, which one do I get? There's 30 different great ones here.
Well, it's also like it would be like imagine walking through like just rows of like evergreen trees where you're walking through the middle of them, and the things are I mean it's 10 feet off the ground, and you're trying to walk through it. It's
Give me a second. I'm trying to imagine right now.
Yeah. But
So,
dude, the other thing about that shop,
a hoarder's house. Sounds like.
yeah,
it's
the
harder.
other thing, there's a couple other cool things though. When the walkway, the stairs down to the basement, they have pictures framed, small pictures framed, Polaroids of all the musicians that have been in there. Like
Is that the place where they have the cases and they have like the guy comes out to check out to see if you're serious, kind of thing?
Kind of. And then so you get to when you get into the record store part, the walls, the cement walls, are all graffitied from the musicians themselves. So like Judas Priest was here or whatever, you know what I mean? And they'll write on the wall, like, you know, then because they played a gig downstairs. You know, it's pretty crazy. And then like they have memorabilia that's not for sale, like up on pillars. And so like the first ever Beatles 7-inch that was pressed in Germany or something, that record's worth ass ton, is a mint copy sitting in there. Right on the pillar. They got it's wild, man.
Okay.
You have to at least go once.
Can I show
And,
a
like,
record I just
yes,
found?
please.
Yeah.
All right.
That was from this random
Second.
talk.
Since everyone's showing up, I was looking for this.
Ah.
This is a deep groove. I don't know if I placed this, but it's close to an OG. Because
Yeah,
it has that,
It's
That's
in
in
it
a
has
red.
that
second
red
press.
printing. But here. And this was in really nice condition when I paid $50 for it, I think.
Sweet.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Sweet.
I'll listen to this after the stream, but I was looking for this. I also have an OG of him and Don't Sleep on That Sonny Rollins and Coleman Hawkins. That record on RCA.
Oh yeah, that's one I don't have that I really want.
Well, you know what, Chris? Let me talk to that collection, CD
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah,
Let's work out something with that.
yeah, that's cool.
Is that all RCA on that CD?
Yeah.
Does it have Our Man and Jazz on there?
Yes.
See, that's the one I need with Don Cherry.
Get that CD, the 6
Yeah.
CD, which someone found all the recordings they did at
Right.
Live at the Village Gate.
But this was a nice find.
Cool.
Isn't that the one that Mike brought his copy to New York and they played it for the presentation? That
Mike-
what was it, DG Mono did?
Oh, when he went to
something?
that, I don't know.
Yeah, for FMU. Yeah,
I have no idea.
yeah, I think it was.
Hmm.
Mike's got a copy, some type.
So this Colt Volt has a question. I've always wondered how record stores update their prices over time because records like stock and records go up and down. I don't know if they change that often, and most record stores are just trying to flip their inventory as fast as they can. A lot of them.
I'll
Um,
say-
And then I've
locals
seen other places that will
drop down.
reprice where you just see another sticker on top of the sticker that was there.
Hmm.
Maybe to lower it to get rid of it because it's been sitting for a year or whatever.
do you want to hear my 2 cents?
Sure.
Since I go to record stores every day, out of the 10 record stores I go to regularly, I've only seen one of them go through their inventory and go by the date on the price.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's been there too long, they'll change it.
Yeah.
Oh, does
Yeah.
Permanent do that? Because they put dates on theirs.
Right. The only other store I
Dig
know.
does if it's 6 months at Dig, it's like 10%, and if it's
Yeah.
a year, it's
Oh,
like
nice.
20%.
No, nice.
There's but Amoeba does go through and lower prices if it's been sitting there. Other than that, Atomic, no.
Yeah, they're gonna
In
go
fact-
up at Atomic.
Like go to their wall and they overprice their wall records probably by. I mean, they have records up there that are $1,200. I don't know if they've ever sold for that much. There's some rare records on that wall, but just by that he'll put stuff in the bin that for cheaper, even if it's on the wall. So
The Atomic Wall reminds me of Joe at Basement Records at WFMU. It's the FU price.
well, I mean, I went to Atomic today, and he got in a collection from some woman who just collected, and he had a bunch of the Warner Brothers, Alice Coltrane records, originals,
okay.
and those are not hard to find at a good price. And he kind of priced them all like $50.
Yeah, I think sometimes there's sellers that are either waiting for like maybe some rich tourist to come in that really wants a clean copy of something,
Yeah.
but more it's just like to have it in the store. On the wall.
Yeah, they get Japanese guys coming here looking for stuff, and they clean out the wall.
Yeah.
Oh
Here-
yeah, those guys cleaned out Carolina Soul twice when I was there.
So I have Chad's version,
Mhm.
but here's another one. If you find these early 70s, this is a Van Gelder, and this is stereo of
And it's just like a different color, right?
this is
Than
a
the
different
original.
this is a different cover.
Yeah.
I think Chad's cover is the original cover.
Yep.
But this still in the shrink. It's really nice and it sounds great. And
That's a great record.
I like that record a lot.
Yeah. my favorite period is, I don't know what drove him to do it, is when he had the mohawk. I don't know why he did it.
Because he's awesome.
Badass.
Because he's cool.
Yeah.
He could have been an actor, you know, like
Yeah. I'm surprised he
This is-
didn't do a bunch of that.
Well, again, if you ever heard him talk, it's very New Yorky.
Cool.
I don't know if
Two
he ever
records.
appeared in. Did he ever appear in a movie or anything like that?
I don't know.
Not that I know of.
Hey, you
All
gotta
right,
get.
I'll show 2 records really quick. These are from Donald.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah.
This is pretty sweet because this is a record I turned him on to a while ago. I have the Japanese version. This is just
Nice.
a fantastic record.
Oh yeah, I need that record. I've been looking for it.
Wow.
The Japanese version. I was listening to this. This sounds great, but the Japanese vocalion sounds fantastic too. And I think this is very expensive.
It
and you
is.
can pick up the Japanese.
Well, it's not in print, so you have to. It came out 2016, I think.
Yeah, you could. The 2016 sounds great, and they also did a CD. And I have the CD too. That's in my car, and I think I paid $8 for the CD. So find the CD. And this is another salsa record. Bobby Valentin, Se la Comió.
What'd you call me?
Nice.
So anyway, this is pretty
Sweet.
killer. It's on Fania.
Oh, wow. Looks to be in nice
um,
shape, too.
It is. It sounds really good.
God.
I don't know who's on it because there's no. I didn't look it up, and the band isn't listed on the record. But
Man, anytime I find Fania records down here, they are absolutely torched to oblivion.
they are usually torched.
Torched. Just crushed.
But this is pretty killer. Se la Comió is like you nailed it. It means you ate it, but or she ate it, she nailed it, he nailed it, whatever. It's like not nailed it like you did an awesome, like you killed the song, right? You nailed the song.
Yeah. Is that your dad, Roberto?
Roberto says, don't say anything bad about it.
Yeah. I think it is. Cool.
What? That record? It's awesome. That record's awesome.
Okay.
Chris.
That's Roberto's dad. That's his record that he put
Hey,
out.
can I
Oh, is it? Yeah. This
Brandon.
is killer.
Brandon? I don't know.
Who's on it? Roberto, tell me who's on it.
Hey, Trevor just saved my goat.
Doubt it.
Trevor Stetson.
Yeah.
There's the
He
gold.
found the gold one.
Ah,
Cool.
I know I seen it.
He painted it gold with fingernail polish.
that's AI.
Yeah, it's fake.
Listen, I'm wrong about a lot of shit. Not this one.
But yeah, if you guys go get that Paul Gonzalez, it is so good.
Oh, donut shop in Orlando, huh? For the Fania stuff. There's a donut shop in DC too, isn't there?
A what?
Donut shop.
There's
No,
no.
I think
everywhere,
no,
man.
I think that closed, Dave. I think that closed a few years ago.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and weirdly enough, the guy that owned the donut shop in DC sometimes spends his time in Orlando, but I've also seen him multiple times working at Human Head in Brooklyn. I don't know what this guy's doing, if he's just traveling the East Coast on a regular, but it's not
I
an
wonder-
old guy either. This guy is probably 30s. I would say, but he like is a co-owner of the donut shop in Orlando, but yet he also works at Human Head in Brooklyn. It's very,
He's not
very
getting work
Well,
on
maybe
records
he's the
now.
guy that gets sent to Brazil.
I don't know,
you
maybe.
know.
If you guys
yeah,
ever
comes
make it to
back.
Portland, we have one shop that's Jeff. He's from New York, and he's Puerto Rican and Italian, and he has a lot of Fania stuff. Usually fairly clean. This is a great record. This is Larry Harlow.
Oh yeah.
This record's
That's
awesome.
dope, yeah.
So go to Music History PDX in Portland to get some killer Latin shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Hey Chris, what's your top Sonny Rollins stuff, man?
I don't know. Fixing it at some point. I'm gonna go through every single record he ever made. So
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah, you're gonna do your yeah.
Yeah. Right now.
Yeah.
it's
This
happening.
is in honor of Mike.
Yes. So yeah, we're talking about Sonny Rollins, obviously born September 7th, 1930 in New York City. He grew up in Harlem. It's interesting, in high school he played in a band with Jackie McLean, Kenny Drew, and Art Taylor. Pretty amazing. Then after that he started his career, played with Bud Powell as a teenager. Actually went to prison for armed robbery. I didn't realize that in 1950. So that's fun. Anyway, then he got rearrested for using heroin. We all know about, well, maybe not everybody knows, but we know he was chronically critical of his own playing, and he would disappear for stretches of time from recording to go improve, his perception of what he was playing. I know I've seen interviews
Go
with him.
practice on the bridge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go practice on
the
the
bridge
bridge
was like
and,
3 years.
Yeah,
Uh,
he
was that the Williamsburg Bridge?
yes, it was Williamsburg Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just played for like 3 years.
The other,
Is
he
there
also-
not some type of organization or something that's trying to get that renamed for him?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could have a time machine and you just go to Williamsburg when he's playing and just hang out?
I mean, having a time machine would be a bigger story than just seeing something.
yeah,
else.
there's
Brandon,
That's the stuff of movies.
Brand, you'd be on the bridge and be like, "Hi, I'm Brandon. I'm a big fan of you."
He's like, don't listen to what I'm playing.
And then he'd throw you off the bridge, Brandon.
No,
That'd be
hold on.
it. So.
No, I'd be like, you're gonna title this.
Brandon
What?
in a time machine would do cool stuff. I would go stop two people from having sex.
That's weird.
No, that
Oh.
baby won't be born.
Yeah, I know who it would be too.
Who, your own parents?
No.
Oh.
Yes, I would stop. Listen, I've tried to stop my parents from.
Oh, that's
Leave
disturbing.
Mazzy's folks alone.
So anyway, hey Rob, show that before we dig in. Show that record you had, the one that Zev put out last year.
Breakfast. You read my mind.
Was it last year or is it 2 years ago?
No, whatever.
So, I'm not knocking Zev stuff. It's sometimes it's archival, sometimes it's good. This is good.
Yeah.
In fact, I would compare this to My Man in Jazz. That 6 CD set.
Yeah.
Those recordings are very similar to these, I think, because this is mostly Pete LaRocca. It's Henry Grimes, Pete LaRocca, and then sometimes it's Joe Harris and Kenny Clark.
That's because he had to fire Pete LaRocca halfway through the tour.
Right, but this was done in 1959 in Europe.
Yep.
These recordings sound very good. I rather they would not put it in a box, but
Okay,
it's
okay.
good. Has a nice look at those nice pictures.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's a great picture.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how tall Hunter he was.
No, it doesn't say that in the Wikipedia.
Looks fairly tall.
Mhm.
There's some.
I'm guessing 6'1".
I think you can now pick up this box pretty affordably. I
Yeah.
think when it came out it was $100.
No, it's only three LPs. It's probably close to 100. Yeah.
It's 4 LPs. Isn't
You
it?
can still find
Is it
it.
four?
I think Repo's got a copy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It
Does it
really,
have a
really
gold
is.
label?
Huh?
Gold label?
No. That's
These you can actually color them in yourself.
Yes.
Listen, I was right about the gold label, but I was wrong. It was a mono.
That
Not a stereo.
I'm sure there's a CD box of that too.
He was
I
6'2".
I think I do. I know what you mean. I think I've had one in the past.
Isn't there someone around here who has that European saxophone Colossus with that painted cover? That's really
No,
cool.
I don't know.
He's playing the little tiny saxophone.
Oh, I don't know if
Because he's a Colossus.
It is a good copy there.
2-disc
Anyway.
version on Dragon. Oh, that's cool.
Of what, these recordings?
That's
Yeah.
somebody saying in the comments.
Yeah, that Dragon label's cool. They usually have good stuff.
Oh yeah. I've got some crazy records on
There's
that
a-
label.
Let's roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get going. I don't even have anything until like 58 or something like that.
All right. So first record. Okay, now I will say Wikipedia is not always complete, so there could be records that are just missing. If so, we won't talk about them, obviously, but we're just going to go through the stuff that's listed here. So first record here is Sonny Rollins with the Modern Jazz Quartet. It's a compilation album from 10-inch stuff.
Yeah, they're going to a bunch of 10 inches.
You can pick that OJC up, I think. You know how there's two
modern release of it.
right, but there's two versions of OJCs. They're
Yep.
the ones Kraft's reissuing,
Right.
but that is a current imprint of the old OJCs.
Yep.
Like they're from started in the mid 2000s. You can
Yep.
find that.
So this had a bunch of different groups on it, probably, right? So we've got the first, well, let's see, when they were recorded was in 1951 through 53, basically. Here's one of the covers from, that's a cool cover. 1953. That's cool. So anyway, we got on the first set, we got Sonny Rollins, John Lewis, Milt Jackson, Percy Heath, Kenny Clark. So it's basically, him with the Modern Jazz Quartet, basically at the time. Then you got, Art Blakey instead of Kenny Clark. And then on this one track, it's weird. Miles Davis shows up and plays piano, which is interesting.
There also is the Modern Jazz Quartet featuring Sonny Rollins. I think he's on 2 songs on that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have this one, Rob?
I have that. Like, they're buried away. I tried pulling them out, but I have that.
No, I have this one. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, it's good.
This is it. This one.
That's the other one. Yeah, it's on Atlantic. Yeah.
This is much later, though.
We'll get to it. All right. Next up, we got Moving Out. I do not have this record. So this was recorded in 54, which was part of a 10-inch as well, I guess.
I have that.
I used to have the OJC of that one.
So who's on this one? It's bigger. Sonny Rollins, Kenny Dorham, Elmo Hope piano, Percy Heath again, Art Blakey, Monk on, and then some other dudes, Monk on a single tune. Interesting. So
I think that might be a couple 10 inches as well.
Yeah, I think it's a 10-inch plus like an extra song or something, or an extra couple songs. Interesting.
I think there's a couple different covers for it too.
Probably.
Maybe is that the one with 2 different titles?
Here, I have it right here.
Let's see it.
Is that the OJC or an original?
OJC. If it was original, I make a bigger deal about it.
Yeah.
But this is an original OJC.
Yeah, I like the original OJC.
I think it's from 10 inches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just kind of.
Well, I think the first 4 tracks are from the 10-inch, and then I think the other one was maybe
the back,
Rob.
Yeah.
It says right here. It used to be a gold label, but no.
Yeah, exactly.
1954.
Then Rob woke up and found the truth. So, what's your impression of that record? Because I've never heard it.
Okay, you want to hear my impression?
Yeah. Not that kind of impression, genius.
It's to me, all the music from the early 50s when it's bop, right?
Yeah.
When does it officially become post bop?
Or hard bop, you mean?
Or hard bop?
When Miles Davis put out Walking.
Yeah, I think
Art Blakey did some things at the same time.
Yeah, I think to me, there's recording issues, meaning it sounds fine, but it's not like it was later in the 50s.
Well, yeah, Rudy Van Gelder hadn't come along and started recording.
I mean, for me, popping sound, but it's good. It's fun.
Cool.
It's not like him really playing hard.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
That's when I like Sonny.
That's fair. This next one, I actually looked at that one a few weeks ago. This one I got an OJC of recently. So this is
I have
1956, recorded in 55, work time. So who's on this? So
that's the one with different covers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
correct. 2 different covers.
Yeah.
So yeah, Sonny Rollins, Ray Bryant, George Merrill, and Max Roach.
I have the other cover right here.
They're doing different standards.
I used to have that. It's another one that I sold.
I really like this one.
I
was looking through all the early, from 700 or 7,000 series prestiges about a month ago, and I found this one and sampled it, so I bought a copy. I like that. This is getting into things that people really start to know, I think.
Well, there's a new OJC reissue, so that's good.
Yeah, so this is Sonny Rollins plus 4. It's Clifford Brown and Max Roach's, band basically from the time, but so yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, essential record.
Sonny Rollins, Clifford Brown, Max Roach, Richie Powell, George Morrow.
Yeah.
Absolutely essential. I love this one. I've got some old OJC of it or something, but
I've got an OJC somewhere of that.
They've reissued this record a billion times. You can find an affordable copy that sounds really good. So yeah, what are they doing on this one?
Here it is. Sorry,
there's been they're doing a couple of Rollins tunes. That's cool. What is that?
The other
one.
A great cover, Rob.
That was the one I had.
Yeah. Cool.
It has your name on it.
Does it have a gold label?
Yes, but you need to have gold colored contacts in.
Yes. So I love this one. I like all the Clifford Brown, Max Roach stuff with Sonny though. Okay, now we're getting into super like well-known records. I think Tenor Madness, right?
Yes.
This one's kind of, I mean, I like it, but it's Sonny Rollins, Red Garland, Paul Chambers, Philly Joe. That's
Coltrane.
the quartet, right? Coltrane plays on one song.
Yeah.
Right. He plays on the first song, which is cool, and it's 12 minutes, and it's like the title track. But they're not like battling and stuff on like the rest of the album or anything. It's a really good record though. I have the Chad version of this. It's not my favorite though.
The original, there's an OJC that's uses the Kevin Gray, Steve Hoffman mastering.
Yeah. I had a copy of the Saxophone Colossus like that. But what do y'all like this one?
Yeah.
I've never bought that record.
It's
Really?
good.
It is good. I like it a
Yeah, I
lot.
don't know.
I like the group too. I mean, then the title track's really awesome. So, but I just wish it was, you know, the Coltrane played on more than just that one tune.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't buy it because I tried to get for a long time everything Coltrane.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You can get it.
Yeah.
So this is Van Gelder, obviously, recorded in May of '56. Man, they put it out quick. It seems like a quick turnaround, doesn't it? Like 3 months, 3 or 4 months, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's longer than that, but whatever. That's pretty cool.
Well, and they had the Coltrane selling point too with it, you know, being on a track.
Well, was that a big selling point in '56?
Sure.
Yeah, maybe. All right, next one I think is probably the most famous record he ever put out. Do y'all agree with that? Saxophone Colossus.
Yeah, and it's not. It's like not overrated. It's
No, this
absolutely
is
so good.
like
It's
other
like one of
reviews.
the
It's just
records that
yeah,
most people will enjoy, and you know, you can tell it's good from the first 5 seconds.
yeah, 100%. So I love this group: Sonny, Tommy Flanagan piano, Doug Watkins bass, Mark
Watkins.
Ropeman drums.
We
So
went
good.
to the Globe Jazz Club in Miami when I was down there, and the group that was there that night played. It was a Monday night, and they played Saxophone Colossus cover to cover. That's what they were there to do. We
Yeah.
didn't know who was playing or what they were going to play, and that's what ended up being. And it was incredible.
St. Thomas is probably the most recognizable song on it.
Yeah.
It's a folk song originally. And you know, Sonny's parents where were they from? Hang on, let me go back and find that.
It might have been, well, this album,
They were from the Virgin Islands, so
Yeah.
that was kind of a
he did an album tribute to that.
Yeah.
By the way, not to go backwards, this is moving out also.
Okay.
You ever
Yeah.
see this record?
Ooh,
And Billy Joel's moving out has
look at
nothing.
this. Thank you, Roberto.
Because he does St. Thomas on this.
On what?
I
Saxophone
believe-
Colossus?
No.
Yes.
No.
But I don't know. The thing that's so cool about this record is like every tune's just amazing. I think Strode Road's fucking great. Moratat's awesome.
Yeah.
Bruce Evans awesome.
This one
Yeah.
I have on CD also and I rarely try to have duplicates
Yeah.
of CD and vinyl,
Yeah,
but that's one I've always kept because it's so damn good.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I have it on CD as well.
It has to go in the car periodically.
It goes in
you
the
know?
car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I had a car that had a CD player.
It doesn't.
This is probably one of the first 20 jazz records I bought, and it really was definitely instrumental in
Yeah, same.
in getting me hooked on the genre 100%.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right, Roberto.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's probably a top 10 record for me, honestly, still. I love that record so much. All right. What's next?
Yeah, what's after? What we got
Wrong
there?
Place for Bird. This is the one
Oh.
Rob was showing earlier. Here's the original awesome cover for that.
Yeah.
Great record.
Yeah, this is a really good record. So they play the whole thing basically just about as a Bird medley of all a bunch of different tunes. Birdie the Roader was known for playing, right? Then you've got Sonny Rollins, Kenny Dorham, who's awesome on this.
Mhm.
Wade Leg, I don't know how to say his name. George Moreau and Max Roach again. So these guys are on all his stuff at this point, right? And they're also playing in the Max Roach, Clifford Brown group.
Mhm.
What year did Clifford Brown pass away?
He was
55?
young.
56.
He was young. He was on his way to Indiana they were getting a trumpet manufacturer was going to create one just for him, and they were going to go to the factory.
Yeah.
They let, I forget whose wife or girlfriend drive, and she drove him off a cliff.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. Never drive to Indiana, people.
That's fair.
Well, they didn't get very far. I can tell you that.
But anyway, I really like this one. Chad did this one, so you can get a really nice copy still for $40 if you're interested in this record. Very cool.
Can you still get it from Chad?
Yeah, all 50 of those Prestiges are still in stock, I believe, which is crazy. People should buy them if they want them, because when they're out of stock, they'll probably be $80 records again.
What's his buy now or cry later?
Or cry later. That's right. I like that one a lot. I don't know this one. I don't think. No, I've never even seen this record.
I've had that on my want list for 10 years.
Tour de Force, recorded December 7th, 56. It was released and wasn't released until March of 58. Yeah, so Brownie died in 56. Let's see here. Who we got here? This looks like a bunch of Rollins tunes. I guess
I need
there's a bonus
I
CD.
need that
Maybe I'll get the CD. There's a bonus track on the CD. So here you got Sonny Rollins, Kenny Drew, George Moreau, Max Roach again, Earl Coleman. There's a couple of vocal tracks. Huh. Maybe that's why it's not as well known, because they're singing on it. People are like,
That's a cool record.
Is it?
Yeah,
You heard it?
I've been wanting that for a long time.
That's pretty cool. I guess OJC did it. Maybe they did the CD of it.
I had the OJC. I used to have a lot of Rollins, but I stripped it down to the ones I listened to. So
Yeah, that's fair. All right, Sunny Boy. I guess this is his last one on Prestige, I think. Looks
Is
like
that
it.
a comp?
I don't know. Let's see. So 61 album. Now it's recorded in 56. It didn't come out until 61. So it's comprising 4 tracks from his final recordings for Prestige label, 3 of which were originally released on Tour de Force, along with an unissued performance. So they just re-released some of the same tunes. That sounds like
Cash
a
grab.
Yeah, it is a cash grab. 100%.
Contractual obligation.
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. Well, that's shitty. So I think I'll skip that one. All right, Blue Note. 1957. I haven't heard this yet. I got to get the classic series. What do y'all know about this record?
I love this one.
Yeah?
Solid.
Yeah.
Here, let's look at it. 1 second.
I have the Music Matters 45.
Let's see it, Brandon.
I've always wondered which way you hold up the cover for it.
That's cool.
Well, it goes
Well.
2 different ways.
Yeah.
They printed it 2 different ways. This is not a first pressing. This is like a 3rd or 4th pressing where they went back to the original, but it's a deep groove.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
This is really good. The one that gets all the attention is Volume 2, but I actually like Volume 1 better.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do, but
That's cool.
I think most people like Volume 2.
Yeah.
And Volume 2 has that amazing cover.
Yeah. Makes
But
sense.
I think this is great, and the band is great. It's Wynton Kelly, Donald Byrd, Gene Ramey on bass, and Max Roach on drums.
Yeah. Wynton Kelly's cool, and those are cool additions. With Bird and Kelly.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites of his.
I like that Reed Miles cover too. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, is it Reed? I guess it is. He must have just started.
No, that's correct. Yeah, it says it in the. I'm looking at the
Yeah, cover design Reed Miles, because
Yeah.
it came out in what,
That's correct.
57 or what year?
Yeah, March of 57, recorded December of 56.
Yeah, this is a 59 pressing.
So they knew what they had going on with Sonny, because they put the thing out pretty damn quick too. It was within 4 months, it was out on the street. Cool. So there's that. That's his first Blue Note record.
Cool.
Then we've got contemporary next. Way Out West. We were talking about this record earlier. This one's cool because is this where he started? Yeah, this is kind of where he started with no piano player, right? Yep. First time Rollins recorded an album with only bass and drums. This is when he kind of started dropping the chordal instruments from his stuff.
It wasn't recorded. It was recorded in a weird room or something at that studio, or
let me
what's the story?
see.
Is it Roy Dunan?
It just says contemporary records.
It was recorded in a place where he shot a man just for snoring.
That's fair.
Okay.
Let's see. It doesn't say here. It probably was recorded in though, right? By this point. Let's see. So you got Sonny Rollins, Ray Brown, and Shelly Man. That's a pretty badass trio.
Mhm.
I like this one. When I first got it, I didn't like it that much, but it grew on me. Because like I'm old Callahan's kind of country,
Like a fungus?
sounding. Yeah,
It's a cool sounding record.
it was a cool sounding record. So yeah, I like this one. That's probably another one. Do you think this is like top 3 popularity wise? Sonny Rollins? No.
To me, I think
Volume 2, Saxophone, Colossus, and the Village Vanguard.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe so.
But as long as I've been collecting jazz on vinyl, to me,
Yeah.
this has been one of the main ones
Yeah,
that people have kind of built up.
it's just another amazing cover too, right?
A lot of copies of it around.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. A lot of people like Nuke's Time. That's one of my favorites too.
yeah, I like Nuke's Time too. All right, so he went and did that one on. When was this recorded? So they did this March of '57. Just kind of went out to the West Coast, recorded that, then came back a couple weeks later and recorded Sonny Rollins Volume 2 for Blue Note.
That's one of my best Blue Notes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a beautiful mono of that.
let's see it. One second.
That's
Make you big here. Okay, tell us
New
about
York,
the record.
New York. I love this. I do love this one. This one's fantastic because it's
Yeah, I think I have
Johnson. JJ
same
Johnson on trombone too.
Yeah,
Monk on piano. Yeah, I love that record.
all right. So you've got like Dave was saying, you got Sonny Rollins on sax, J.J. Johnson trombone, except Reflections. Horace Silver plays on everything except it plays on. I don't know. This is weird. I don't know why it's laid it out that way, but Monk's on a couple of tunes. It looks like Paul Chambers, Art Blakey. Yeah, I don't have this one. You said this one's really popular, Brandon, but you like Volume 1 better.
I like Volume 1 better, but this has like one of the best covers ever.
Yeah.
I can't remember if this is Wolf or I guess this is Francis Wolf did the shot. No. Yeah, Francis Wolf.
Yeah.
That's
Francis
incredible.
Wolf and his Rolleiflex.
Yeah, he's a freaking great photographer, man. He captures some really great shots. Love it. Cool.
Yeah, this is definitely worth having.
All right. Next up, we've got a Riverside thrown in here.
I have that right here.
Here, let me make it
nice.
big. So this was recorded June 11th, 12th, and 19th of 1957.
I have the
Kind of crazy for back then, right? Like, I mean, let's say having 3 different recording dates, wild. What you got? Let's see it.
I'm trying.
I don't remember if I have this
Oh,
one
cool.
or not. This is the one that Corey Weeds kind of honored with his cover, right? Like recently,
You ripped it off.
yeah. It wasn't a rip off. It was
Sonny Clark, Percy Heath. Then there's other things with Roy Haynes.
Percy. What do you mean other things with Roy
Like
Haynes?
they swapped out Roy Haynes for Percy.
Percy Heath plays bass, bro.
Wait, there's who? Paul. Okay, it's Percy Heath or Paul Chambers.
Yes.
Roy Haynes.
Yep. Roy Haynes played drums.
Sorry.
Now, what's interesting is, so what do you think about this one? Is it up there for you?
It's a solid album. Is it essential? No.
All right.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Great cover.
I
Yeah,
think I had a
definitely.
Japanese press of it.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. Sonny Clark being on there is nice. So except 1 and 8, and then so what's 1 and 8? So 8 is It Could Happen to You. So I guess that's without piano or drums. Weird. All right.
Maybe it has someone who's not listed.
Maybe so. Interesting. All right. Nuke's Time. This was my favorite Blue Note.
Yes.
Yeah, I love Nuke's Time. Let's talk about badass covers, man. It's a sweet photo.
I don't
Love
have I have a Liberty, but
Let's
it's
see it. 1 second.
I don't know what happened to mine.
I wish I had it. I was offered original for a really good price at one point, but it was still really expensive. But this one sounds good. It's not.
I don't think that's cheap at all.
No. It was like the good price was like $400, and I think now it's like
It's crazy money, right?
now it's like 1,400 or something like that.
Probably, yeah.
A lot for an original of this.
That's an early copy.
It's a Liberty 66 or 67.
Yeah, I've got the record, but this is a Path Marconi French Blue Note.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of these French ones.
I got the classic series they put out of that one.
But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites.
It's from the early 80s.
Very nice. So let's see. This was recorded in 57, released in 59. It's Blue Note 4000, right? Or 4001. So it was the first of the 4000 series, which is interesting and cool. You got Sonny Rollins, Wynton Kelly, Dub Watkins, Philly Joe.
Yeah, that's good.
Killer Blue Note lineup right there.
Yeah.
Radio Bob has a cool comment here about Way Out West. It says, Way Out West was recorded in 4 hours plus, starting at 3 a.m. Sonny was in LA on tour with Max Roach Group. Ray and Shelley did studio work during the day, and they all had gigs at night. So I had to do 3 a.m. That's crazy.
All right, so they already done a bunch of stuff, probably played a gig, and then went and recorded after the gig.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool.
That's cool. So yeah, next time I put this as my top 3 probably for Sonny. I don't know. I reserve my right to change my mind. But let's see what else is on here. What's this? So Sonny Rollins plays. Don't have a link. This is a split album with Thad Jones on Period. Anybody know about this record?
Okay,
No.
I have it right here. Show the cover.
I think
Yeah.
Next is my
I
favorite.
think I have it. Show the cover.
Well, there's no link. So do you have it or not? Sonny Rollins.
Well, I think this record here, because Mike has it.
Okay.
Raspberry Mike has a white cover,
Yeah.
and it's very expensive. But this is a cheap way to get it. So this Everest, there's no link to this album with songs are on
I
it.
want to look at Discogs. Hang on. See if I can find on Discogs real quick.
Doesn't that look just like him?
I think I found it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Here we go. So
So that's what this record is right here.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I saw that in the listing here.
Look how expensive that one is. You can get this.
These were like $5 probably, right?
Yeah, and they sound fine.
Sometimes. All right, this one is very expensive. So this is Sonny Rollins Plays. It says it's a split record with Thad Jones.
Huh.
I'm not sure that's actually true. Maybe.
I wonder if Mike's got that one.
I doubt
He
it.
does. I think Mike has that.
Yeah,
Really?
I think he does.
Wow.
Because he
Hey,
looks for this kind of stuff.
Hey, Brandon, you were into time travel. Watch this. Mike, in the future, don't you have that?
Yeah. Leave a comment on the video if you do. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is a pricey boy. Here's a VG with no cover, it sounds like, for $450. No thanks.
Just go get this one for $5.
Yeah.
Mike probably found that on eBay for 50
See how
bucks.
much these go for.
Oh, let's see. Hang on. Let's see. $5 to $150. That's
Yikes.
wishful thinking. Let's see.
It's a
VG
$5.
plus VG plus $5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
go get this one.
I'll have to keep an eye out for that one. That's cool. I don't know anything about Period Records either. That's interesting. Huh.
Yeah, I know.
All right, now we're back into Riverside. I love this one.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
number one.
I have that
Number
right
one?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, none. Yeah.
I've got
I
the
love
Finally
this
Please
record.
version of this. Let's
Right,
see.
right.
All right. What you got, Robin?
So the thing about this is I just saw a record store in LA post.
Mhm.
Go the other cover this is a great cover.
Yeah.
But go pull up the other cover. And it
Yeah.
has a different title.
Okay. I'm good. What are you? What are you? Well,
I
here,
mean,
Dave.
this, if anything he did was political,
Yeah.
this is like his one political record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Side one of this. Fucking A. This is my favorite. It's
All right.
so intense. So great.
It's another. So this one he's leaning into the no piano trio, right? So you got Sonny Rollins on sax, Oscar fucking Pettiford on bass, who's just amazing always, and Max Roach on drums.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is up there for me too. This is really good.
Yep.
Recorded WOR. Yeah. I mean, look at the reviews are crazy. This is up there. Great record.
I think the other one with the is called the Wall Suite or something,
Yeah,
and it's just his picture.
No,
in
no.
black and white.
but it has a different title, but it's the same record.
Same
Yeah.
record.
Here's one I've never even heard of. Sonny Rollins and the Big Brass is a
Oh, I have it.
58 album. 58, you have it? All right, dig it up. That's a cool, interesting cover.
I think it's this cover. This is it. This is it. This is the one you usually see.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, I have that.
And he did it for Verve.
Oh, okay, so I wonder if weird. Huh.
Sure.
I'm gonna have to look this up on
Everywhere.
Discogs now. Hang on.
And he recorded everybody.
Can you show us your cart?
There's nothing in it. So here's the
it's a large lineup.
here's the original version here. It's around 58.
I've never seen that cover.
I've never even heard it. I've never seen it either. But so I guess at 58, then
So I guess it came out in another, but when in the U.S., this is the U.S. version.
in no, it came out in US in 58. It was just on Metro Jazz and Verve reissued it, I guess, in 62, because this is what I have.
What I take it, Verve probably bought out Metro Jazz.
Probably so. I have this exact copy of it.
It's not very expensive.
No.
No,
I don't think
you can
well, maybe it's worth more now, but I didn't pay much for this, and this is an early.
Let's see it.
Verve. It's not a deep groove though,
Yeah.
but
Well,
it's
I mean-
super clean. I don't think it was very popular.
I mean, even the OG is not super expensive.
Right.
Well, unless you.
Hey, you know who's on this, Chris?
I haven't gone there yet, but we can go ahead.
One of your favorite people is on this.
Phil Woods? No.
Dick Katz.
Dick Katz?
Don't you like Dick Katz?
No, it's Dick Burke, the drummer.
Oh.
I don't know what Dick Katz is. Let's see who's on. This is a big rip. Sonny?
He digs cats, but
Yeah, I dig Katz. Nat Adderley on cornet. Ronald Jones, Ernie Royal, Clark Terry trumpet, Billy Byron. Okay, a bunch of people on trombone. You got
Renee Thomas.
Butterfield's in there in the tuba. Yeah, Renee Thomas, Henry Rhymes, Dick Katz. Yeah, I haven't listened to this in a long time. I probably need to listen to it again. So is some of this like trio? Some of this is it his trio with a big band, the whole thing? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
I think that's right.
I think that's right too. Well, I don't know. It was recorded at two different studios, so who knows? Oh wait, it'll tell us right here. Okay, yeah. So the big band's on tracks 1 through 4, and then the trio was on the other ones. It looks like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool. Specs Right is on Specs Right. Wish I had a picture of his specs. All right. Anyway. Up
Specs
next-
Right played a lot with Red Garland.
Yeah. What's next? Where we go? Oh shit!
A lot of
Sonny
stuff.
Rollins Contemporary Leaders. This one's I like this one more than Way Out West. This is my favorite one on contemporary.
I couldn't
Yeah.
get into that one too much.
Okay,
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's good on this record.
Okay.
There's a solo song on there,
Okay.
and if you listen to it in your setup, it sounds like he's playing in your room.
Mm.
It is so well recorded.
Mhm.
It's crazy good.
I'm just gonna get a time machine.
Yeah. Let us know how that works out. So this one's it's Sonny Rollins, the Contemporary Leaders, right? Recorded in
Hey,
59, 58.
Brandon, remember to take back that sports book almanac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sonny Rollins, Hampton Hawes, Barney Kessel, Leroy Vinegar, Shelly Mann, and Victor Feldman on one track.
Yeah, I like that one more than Way Out West as well.
Yeah, I love it.
I don't know why that one didn't sit well with me. I don't know what it is. I'll
I need
think
to
of
listen to it
Hey,
again.
have to go
listen,
back to
Bob.
it.
You have to admit that one song he plays by himself
Yeah.
is killer.
Yeah. So check it out.
No, I
This is
have
his
this record.
this is his last record before he took the hiatus for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an original stereo,
Oh, cool.
but I got it from Teddy. But I played it the one time, and then I was like, I filed it, and I was like, I don't know about this one.
Who's
Well, you should never
Teddy?
play a record once.
Yeah,
Eat Sleep Vinyl, one of the OG VC channels.
Yeah, the box is good.
Yeah,
I have the box. That's how
All
I
right.
have.
Next up, so he takes this big break, right? So from 58 to 62.
Right here, I got it.
Got it. Let's
Take
see
us
it.
to the bridge. Take us to the bridge.
Yeah,
Hold on, it's here somewhere.
no one believes you.
It's my favorite record. In fact, it's the
Too late.
it's the
There we go.
org reissue
Ah,
that Bernie
good.
Grumman
Oh, that's
mastered.
cool. Yeah.
This is a deep groove
Woo!
mono.
Very nice.
I don't know, is mine mono or stereo?
This record was not that expensive when I got it. I think it's still fairly cheap, right?
I think so too.
No, it depends. Like I've seen originals. It's probably way over 50 or $60.
Yeah,
Even the reissues are kind of that's the
I
price.
got this for maybe 25 or 30. I like this record a lot.
Yeah.
I
Me
think.
too.
Do you have the insert or whatever this is? The
The sleeve,
Yeah,
inner
but
sleeve?
I have that with classical records.
You mean the
Yeah.
world's greatest artists are on RCA?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
I have 1,500 of these, Dave.
okay. I don't
And I
have
didn't-
many
And I didn't
RCA's.
get it. And I didn't get it from Teddy.
Right.
All right. So
That's
check out the history. It says in 59, feeling pressured by the unexpected swiftness of his rise to fame. That's kind of weird. Rollins took a 3-year hiatus to focus on perfecting his craft. So he played on the Williamsburg Bridge. He would be up there for 15 or 16 hours at a time, spring, summer, fall, and winter. That's crazy, man.
They didn't try and
Awesome.
kick him off.
No, you go up there in the middle of the night and shit, dude. Yeah.
New York's a
Let's see.
city that never sleeps.
Great
Yes,
photos on
check
the
this out.
package.
Rollins had been who had been considered groundbreaking in his thematic improvisations was supplanted in critical buzz by the growing popularity of Ornette Coleman. All right, let's see here. Who do you have here? So you got Sonny Rollins sax, Jim Hall electric guitar, Bob Cranshaw double bass, Ben Riley drums. So yeah, that's his comeback. I like the cover. Kind of sees super serious. He's like, I've been on this bridge for 3 fucking years, man, and now you're gonna buy this record. Yeah, some of the best Sonny had Jim Hall on guitar. Yeah, that's fair.
That was a lot of the the RCA. He played with Jim Hall a lot on these RCA records.
Yeah. Let's see
Yeah.
what he did next. All right. Where were we?
Yeah, what we have now probably an RCA run and then Impulse, right?
Well, there's a jazz land in here, but there's no entry for it.
Right here.
Yeah, tell us about this.
It's called Sonny's Time.
Well, no shit. Who's on it?
Is
It
that
is.
another reissue?
I don't know.
It's 2 groupings. First one, Sonny Clark, Paul Chambers, or Percy Heath, and then Roy Haynes. And then the second grouping's Kenny Dorham. It's a Kenny Dorham quintet.
That sounds familiar, like we've already seen this record. I bet this might be a reissue.
Well, there's
Like a Riverside reissue, maybe? I don't know.
this is Betty Gilman on harp on
What is Jazzland Riverside? I can't remember. It
Yes.
is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool.
Did they not do Village Vanguard because it's live? Is that why it got skipped?
It might be. It's in a separate section. We'll
No,
just
it
go
got
for
put on the shelf and it came out in 77.
No, it's not true.
Yes, it is. I have it right here.
Village Vanguard?
Yes, him live at the Village Vanguard.
Came out in 1958. What are you talking about, dude?
There's
No,
early
that's
pressings of
Armenian.
that.
Yeah,
Our Man of Jazz, dude.
that's not. No.
I have it right here.
Anyway, we're not there yet.
What are we on?
What's new? So RCA
yeah.
run. So this is in August of '62. This
Oh,
is
that's
a
the Latin one, isn't it?
yeah. It's his. I mean, it's '62,
Oh,
so it's his.
I have 2 copies of it right here.
It's his.
I couldn't get into that one.
It's his Brazilian
Yeah.
record.
I had it briefly.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What do you think about it, Rob?
It's very Caribbean-ish.
Brazilian, not Caribbean. But
That's a beautiful adjective.
Yeah, I mean that was in 1962. I mean everybody put these records out in '62.
Yeah, I mean everybody was. Yeah,
I'm drawing a blank. What is the Brazilian thing called that was happening back then? What do they call it?
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova. Yes, this is a Bossa Nova record. So again, Sonny Rollins, Jim Hall, Bob Cranshaw, Ben Rowley, bunch of percussion dudes, and throwing in Candido there to make it a Bossa Nova record. I hate this record. I sold my copy. I'm just gonna
yeah.
be honest.
I didn't like it. I
did
listened
not
to
like
it. I was gonna buy one at Harvest.
Then you're
and I
not
said,
a
nah,
true fan.
No, it's not St. Tom. I don't know. I
read
didn't
all.
hate it. I shouldn't. I was just kidding. I didn't really hate it. It just wasn't my thing, so I sold the copy.
I think
had.
typically if it doesn't ring with you
I think
initially,
what
you
happened.
get rid of it.
I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be really cool, and it didn't. It didn't hit the mark for Sonny
Right.
Rollins.
Now this one I don't have, but this is one. This is probably the Sonny Rollins I want the most.
But Brandon and Chris are going to be visited by Sonny Rollins' ghost tonight.
Sonny meets Hawk.
I have that. I have 2 copies. I have a mono, which is hidden that I can't reach right now.
Okay.
But this one is not bad. The because I listened to it, the Pure Pleasure reissued it.
Okay.
That
Oh,
you can
no
pick
shit.
up in stereo,
Yeah.
and this sounds great.
That's
Cool.
interesting. They would
Maybe
reissue
digital.
that.
Maybe it's digital, but I have a mono somewhere hidden down there.
So you
I
know,
think all
I
of
remember.
Pure Pleasures are digital, but a couple of them, some of them sound really good.
Yeah,
Not all of them are digital.
yeah.
But I think this is. But you know what? Sounds really good.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Mike Glass Bead Games sounds really good, and it's
Yes.
digital.
Yeah, I have
It's
that
digital
same copy. Yeah.
compressing.
So do I.
It doesn't sound compressed or flat. Or
Nah.
That's
Sounds
such a
good.
great record.
Well, I think Glass Beads game was also recorded in the '70s, so the recording sounds fucking awesome to begin with.
Yeah,
too.
that's fucking up there.
All right, so this record's interesting to me because Sonny's hero was Coleman Hawkins. I mean, he heard, the famous Coleman Hawkins solo and just like fell in love with jazz, and that's kind of the history of how Sonny Rollins became a jazz artist. So this record, he gets to play with him. So we've got obviously Sonny Rollins and Coleman Hawkins on tenor sax, Paul Bley on drums, I'm on piano, Roy McCurdy drums, and then Cranshaw or Grimes, depending on what recording date it
I'm
was.
surprised you don't already have that one.
No, I just never have come across it.
Yeah.
I really want it though. I really do want this record a lot. So, I mean, what do y'all? Is this good or what? Like,
Yeah.
y'all have it? Yeah.
Yes, it's
I
excellent.
have no idea. I've never heard it.
Then get it.
Yeah, I don't have it either.
Ask Donald to lend you his copy.
That's fair. All right, what's next? Now's the time. This one I do like. I do.
All
like
right,
it.
I have it right here.
That's it.
Yeah, that was good.
So this is the classic records version, which I don't think is that hard to find.
Sure.
So I think Herbie Hancock's on this.
Yep.
So it's a
Is
couple
he?
groupings.
Yeah.
Depending on song,
Let's see.
Herbie
Oh
Hancock,
yeah.
Roy McCurdy, and Ron Carter. And then Thad Jones is on a song.
Couple songs.
And Bob
And then
Cranshaw's on it too.
Bob Cruikshank and Ron McCurdy.
Cruikshank.
Cranshaw.
Crushaw.
Ron Carter's the other bassist on this.
I don't know where I've got a 64 pressing of it, but I can't
Yeah.
remember where I found it.
That's when it came out. So came out in '64.
Good version around midnight, St. Thomas on it.
Oh yeah, 52nd Street theme's cool. It's interesting. There's 3 different sessions.
One of the only RCAs I've kept.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one quite a bit.
Yeah, it's good.
All right.
It was cheap when I found it.
I think the last RCA is the standard Sonny Rollins, which I've never even seen.
I have that right here.
Jesus.
Hey, dude, I'm not fucking around.
Yeah,
I'm
I
really
don't think I've
finding
seen
it.
this one either.
It looks like he's playing a bunch of standards, obviously.
Right here.
But is it stuff from other records?
I don't think so. Let's see.
Huh. I've never seen that in the bins.
I mean, it might be. Let me see. Yeah, I think this might be a comp.
Yeah.
It's definitely a comp. Well, it's a bunch of recordings from June 11th, 23rd,
It's- well,
24th,
yeah.
26th.
So the initial lineup is Bob Cranshaw, Mickey Rourke,
Kershaw.
and then on a song, Jim Hall joins them.
Yeah.
On another song, Herbie joins them.
I don't know if this is a comp or just all the stuff they had left over. He just
I think
recorded
it's leftover stuff.
he recorded a lot. Let's check this out. He recorded a lot of different dates for RCA during this time period. Look at that.
Right.
Like, for
Yeah, it's
6
just the
weeks.
vault. What was left. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably what this is. And it's a bunch of the same guys we saw. Teddy Smith's on there. I don't know no Stu Martin though. So yeah, I don't really know that one. All right, now he moves to Impulse, right, for a little stretch.
Yep.
Have a mono and a stereo.
Yeah,
Wasn't there a record store day version of this at some point?
I don't know. Chad put it out. Chad, one of the first records Chad did an acoustic sound series was this one, I think.
The mono of it sounds really good.
Yeah, I have a stereo.
think
I like it, but
RSD thing.
I like the next record better.
Better. Let's see it. Shows the cover. Nice. Yeah, what's funny is I remember when I got this record, I listened to it twice and I wasn't super impressed with it, but I need to listen to it again because I haven't listened to it in like 5 years.
Yeah, Elemental put it out.
Yeah, so Sonny Rollins, Ray Bryant, Walter Booker, Mickey Roker. It's got such good reviews. I'm gonna give this one a spin tomorrow. We'll pull it out and give that one a spin, I think. What do we got here? Now's the Time is great too. I think it flew a bit under the radar. So it wasn't as adventurous as Army and Jazzer. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. Alfie, I still don't have this one. I'm going to get a copy.
I have.
Forgot about there we go. I have a mono of it. I think I used to have a stereo too, but I kept the mono.
They did put a
Yeah,
mono.
you got one of each.
Mono and stereo.
Nice. So tell us about this record. Why do you have 2 copies, Rob?
Because one's mono, one's stereo.
Why is it good enough for you to have 2 copies?
No, I feel like sometimes the mono, it's 2 different listening experiences.
Oh, okay.
But it's not fully all the soundtrack because the song, the famous song, is not on this. Like, what's it all about, Alfie?
Sure.
But I think throughout the movie, there's a lot of this music playing, like because of the period of time, what's going on. It's excellent.
OG stereo.
I think didn't Chad do a reissue of this?
He did recently. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get that. I just haven't, gotten that.
Yeah, you should get it. It's a good record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like soundtracks. So
yeah, Roberto, you're putting your foot in your mouth. He thinks people don't listen much to Rollins RCA stuff and forward.
Well, you're wrong again.
Knows it tones which people, Roberto. All right, let's check it out.
Hey, listen, us white people listen to it, okay, Roberto?
So this is cool. It's Oliver Nelson arrangement. Sonny Rollins, J.J. Johnson, Jimmy Cleveland, Phil Woods, Bob Ashton. Oh, so they got a cool sax section.
You're not a true Phil Woods fan because you don't have that.
Baritones in there. Roger Kelly piano, Kenny Burrell, Walter Booker, Frankie Dillon drums. This is cool. Sonny wrote all the songs on it too. And one of them's called On Impulse. That's weird. Huh. Pretty cool. I'm excited to get this one. I have this one. I really like this one.
Now we're
that's the killer one. I've been playing this one.
This is like his free jazz record.
Yep.
Well, he's getting a little. He's being creative.
Yeah,
that's my second favorite behind Freedom Suite.
And then there's some parts where Hubbard sounds like a squeaky cart.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. It reminds me of a job I had where I had this cart to push around, and it would just go.
That's a great impression.
It is.
Of a cart? Yeah, I'm pretty good at cart impressions.
Van Gelder did this.
Sweet. Yeah, so this one is, East Broadway Rundown, and that's the first tune. It's whole side, 20 minutes. Freaking awesome. Yeah, they say it's post-bop free jazz. That's cool. So you got Sonny Rollins on tenor, Freddie Hubbard trumpet, Jimmy Garrison bass, and Elvin Jones on drums, man. Sick lineup.
I don't know if I'd call it free jazz, but it's post-bop.
It's as closest to free jazz.
It leans into some improv.
There's some stuff going on. Okay.
But it's super good.
We're gonna go through these. We're gonna go through his milestones kind of quick. So let's see here. Next album. So there's a bunch of milestones. So we'll just kind of
I stopped after Impulse.
I've got a couple of these. So this one, I want this one. So Sonny Rollins, George Cables, electric piano, Cranshaw, Dave Lee drums, Jack DeJohnette's playing on some of Arthur Jenkins. I don't know this record at all. I don't think any of us do. If y'all have any of these, stop me.
I mean, as far as in my mind,
Yeah.
of his milestone stuff, this is a pricier one. Not crazy, like
Okay.
$20 to $30 one.
You know what? Actually, let's take a step back. So this was another hiatus for him. Check this out. So
Yeah.
this was recorded in 1966, and then he comes up with next album that he didn't record for 4 years, man. God, that would have been a great time for him to record too. You imagine if he was recording 69, 70, like when that Bitches Brew came out and all that early shit in the it's kind of a bummer, man, when you think about it.
Dude,
Anyway.
it's 72. What do you want?
It's 4 years of him not having any recorded output, is what I'm saying.
Go to the live albums. You might have one.
Well, we'll do live albums next. Okay. Horn Culture. I like that photo. I don't know this record either. Sonny Rollins again. Walter Davis Jr., Cranshaw, Dave Lee, and Toomey. Yeah. All right. We're going quickly through these. I do have this one. I like this one. Nucleus is a cool record.
Oh yeah, I've got that somewhere.
Yeah, I like this one. I've listened to this recently.
That
This
one I
one's
see
really
a
cool.
lot in the bins.
Yeah, it's got George Duke on it, which kind of makes it sweet. Raul D'Souza, Benny Maupin's on here, playing all kinds of shit, getting down with the bass clarinet a little bit.
That must have sold a lot of copies. I see it quite a
I
bit.
think so, yeah. Blackbird McKnight, Chuck Rainey, Bob Cranshaw, Roy McCurdy. He's using these same dudes even for years. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
Man, Compass. Yeah,
Now, this one, I don't know anything about this one, but man, this cover puts me off of this one. As
Yeah,
soon as I
Dave, you have a hat like that, don't you?
Yeah. This one's you got Patrice Russians on this though. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but Lee Ritenour's on there.
Yeah, Billy Cobham. Yeah, I don't know. 2 stars, 1 star. Okay. Yeah.
It's because of the hat.
Yeah. Easy Living. Let's see.
Yeah, that's a.
This one got really good reviews.
I mean, I'm telling you, I often have seen that at thrift stores.
Hey, we'll pick it up, man. Sonny Rollins, George Duke, Tony Williams. Fucking Tony Williams, come on. Paul Jackson on bass. This one looks good.
it's easy to find.
Yeah, well, yeah. 77.
It might be. I might have it in the basement actually.
You have a basement of records?
Well, not of records, but I have a basement. That's where I keep the bodies.
Yeah, the creature lives down there.
Don't ask. Okay. Don't ask, man.
But don't listen.
Yeah, maybe that's why we don't listen. Larry Coryell, I'm kind of in for that now. Foster. Yeah. So looks like he's doing lots of electric pianos, synthy, 70s shit on these records, right?
Yeah.
Not
Not my thing.
Love at First Sight. That's kind of a terrible cover.
I know.
Oof.
I fell in love.
Yeah, no,
I fell in love with the floating saxophone.
yeah.
This is when he wrote the soundtrack to every elevator ride.
Yeah, I don't know. Look at this though. George Duke, Stanley Clark, Al Foster. I don't know. I'd like to listen to these. Let's see what else. No Problem. Oh yeah, No Problem to No Buy.
There was a problem; it didn't sell.
Well, I mean, actually, I don't think that's true. I mean, they kept putting his records out for a reason, man. They were I think he kind of got into a little bit more popular jazz.
Right. Bobby Hutcherson's on there. Can't be that bad.
Yeah, Bobby Hutcherson, Bobby Broom. I don't know Bobby Broom. Cranshaw again, Tony Williams, man. I want to check some of these out.
I'd like to hear that one.
Yeah, Tony Williams. Shit.
Look, Fluffy likes it.
Hutcherson. I've never seen that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Fluffy digs it.
Yeah. Sweet.
Huh. Probably find that one cheap.
Good
No
Lord,
problem.
how many are there?
No problem to purchase.
Real Life. Okay, that's weird.
Never seen that.
No,
Same
me
kind of
neither.
group. Same kind of group.
Huh.
Sunny Days, Starry Nights. That's
I've seen that.
That's quite the chair.
Got the bucket hat going.
Yeah, this is kind of some different folks on it. You know, whatever. The solo album of this is interesting.
That's actually Delphina bought that for me,
Is it any good?
and it's good. It is. I don't 1 star. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Scott Yano's a dickhead.
That's a good album.
Nice.
Yeah, plays 2 songs live.
I don't know. Well, it sounds like everybody hated this record, basically.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. Okay.
No.
Yikes. Savagery. All right. G-Man.
I see that all the time.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Who we got on this one? Clifton Anderson. A bunch of the same dudes, basically. Oh, Marvin Smitty Smith. That's cool. This has got really good reviews. All right. Dancing in the Dark.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
I've seen that a lot. I know that, like, these are the kind of records, like, I grab them, I throw them on the listening station.
Yeah.
And I think Nucleus was the only one I took home.
That's
oh
fair.
no, there's one other one too.
Of all the milestones.
So
Yeah.
God, he did a lot of milestones.
he did. Hey, look, all the way up to 2006. All right, so look at
Oh,
this.
shit.
Falling in Love with Jazz. I guess that didn't happen until 1989 for him, huh? Oh, it's got. Oh, wait a minute. Branford, Tommy Flanagan, Jerome Harris, Tane Watts. This one looks cool.
Did that come out on vinyl? Or was that just a CD?
89. I would almost bet it's just a CD, but who knows?
Yeah, good
Huh.
question.
I haven't checked that
I've
out.
never seen that on vinyl.
Notes and Tones would know if this is any good.
He's watching.
I know. Well, he can tell
Yeah,
us.
Mike, what is it any good?
Look at this. Bob and Budget File here said G-Man's good, so that's cool.
Quite good. Okay, we've had this. This is getting good reviews.
Yeah. Here's to the People. That's a better cover.
That's probably CD only.
1991, most likely. Yeah. Roy Hargrove's on this one.
Huh.
Oh, that's cool. DeJohnette, Steve Jordan, Al Foster. Yeah, man, I'd like to pick up some of these CDs if I see them. It's a good release. He's probably thinking about someone the previous one, but yeah, dude, Roy Hargrove's awesome. Old Flames, 93. What do we got here? Oh wow, Flanagan. I don't know Clifton. Y'all know Clifton Anderson, this trombone player? I've never heard of him. Anyone?
No.
No.
John
No.
Faddis. John Faddis is on here. Jimmy Heath arranging.
John
That's pretty
Faddis
cool.
is a badass.
Yeah, this one looks neat too.
Mad Lib's uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some Faddis records I have. Some of the earliest jazz records I
I
bought.
thought, it
It's
sounds like you're
so
saying
good.
fat ass.
It does sound like that. Oh, look, check this out. Sonny Rollins plus 3. Who are the 3? There's more than 3. Bob Cranshaw, Steve Scott, Jack DeJohnette, Flanagan. So they're probably, yeah, okay, so it's a trio. It's a trio. That's cool. Or no, Al Foster's on some of them, so it's not. But yeah, so it is plus 3. Wow, 4.5 stars. Wonderful form,
Clifton
stretching
is
out on
Sonny's
2
nephew.
basic originals
Huh.
and 5
Cool.
standards. Yeah,
Well, that's
cool.
very
Yeah. I think I'm going to start looking for these more. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on here. That's kind of cool. Global warming. Okay. Another really good reviews. Idris Muhammad. Yeah. I don't know.
Bob saying that Clifton is Sonny's nephew.
Ah, okay, cool. That's awesome. Plus 3 is also excellent. Sweet. All right, we're almost done with the milestones. We look at all his live shit. Here we go. This is what I do. Nice.
I have not seen that one.
That's 2000.
Wow.
Wow, check this out. So Gary Giddens is saying in 2002 that I think Sonny's work of the last 20, 25 years contains many of his greatest performances. There was greater consistency in the 50s and 60s, but as a player, he's kept growing. That's really cool, man. This one's got his nephew on it again, a bunch of the same dudes. And Bob Cranshaw played with him for fucking ever.
Yeah.
This is like 50 years later, right? 2000, year 2000? You know.
Bob and Ron, they just keep going, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking cool. Let's check out some of these CDs. All right, last one. Oh, this was actually in 2006. Sonny Please. This might be his last recording. It's definitely his last Doxy records. Huh. The last release during his lifetime. Okay.
Isn't Doxy like a gray label?
I thought
Yeah,
it-
it's
Yeah.
a Russian label, I think.
Russian.
this might be a different Doxy. Who the hell knows?
Okay.
This actually said Emersy somewhere else. So all the same dudes. All the same dudes. Sunny, please. Pretty cool. All right. Let's go back to the past here with his live. We're gonna skip the comp. There's only one comp. Okay. Let's talk about this one, folks.
Love it.
Okay, so we all bought, or I
Yeah,
at least-
I sold my Liberty when this came out.
yeah, I bought the 3 LP reissue, right?
Yeah, that's what this
We got
is.
that.
I this was my favorite purchase of the year.
Yeah, it's good. It's great.
I think I have a stereo.
It's the
probably
same.
70s.
I mean, it's the original record in this,
Mhm.
but this sounds so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
This sounds a lot better than the two first.
That
ones.
doesn't sound bad though.
It sounds all right. All the two
Yeah.
first sound pretty decent, but
Yeah.
this sounds incredible.
It does. Is that the one where they found like the 7-inch reels or whatever?
I don't know.
That Rudy recorded to originally?
I don't know. You'll have to call your friend Joe Harvey.
No, that was the I Quebec.
No, it wasn't. That Quebec was all 45 shit. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Um,
7-inch records, 45s.
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
it's one of the 7-inch reels.
Oh, you're talking
It's
reels.
really
Oh.
nice to have, all these songs. I wish there was more. To be honest.
Yeah, that's I really love the 3 volumes. That's the version I have too. So, who was he recording all this stuff with? So, looks like they put a bunch of that stuff out on CDs before as well in '87. It's a couple different groups. So you got Sonny Rollins, Donald Bailey, Pete LaRocca, and November 3rd afternoon set, and I think this is one of the first times he fired Pete LaRocca in the middle of the fucking day. Because that afternoon, I don't think he liked the what the band was doing for the afternoon set, so he replaced them with Wilbur Ware and Elvin Jones that night. And I believe the notes in the tone poet go through all that.
What's the original first pressing go for these days?
I
A
don't know.
lot of money, right?
Yeah,
I think like 1,500 or something like that.
yeah.
Right. So Dylan had an OG first on the wall, but he had a low price on it, like maybe like $250 or
It
$275.
may not
something
get as
like.
much as that.
But it was-
Because live records don't get as much.
Yeah, but he had it on the wall, and it stayed on the wall for a long time because it was absolutely the cover was okay. Maybe
Yeah.
seemed split all the way across the top or whatever, but the front of it was fine. But the record, he wrote the word rough
Mm-hmm.
on the, and I think that's why he was only asking what he was asking for. I still almost bought it because it's an old Blue Note, and you
Meh.
clean them up. You know what I mean? It's an OG first. I came
I don't
close.
know, man. I
I
would rather
debated
have-
and debated with that damn record and almost bought it.
For me, I'd rather just have a $20 classic.
Well,
size than a big
I
shit
didn't
OG.
do it. I didn't buy it, and then I went to this one store I'd never go to in Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's over off South Boulevard. I can't even tell you the name. It's like in a.
Okay.
They used to just have a booth in the antique mall,
Sure.
and they got so popular because of this whole record boom. They ended up having their own storefront when the antique mall moved, and now they have their own storefront.
Are
Connected
people
to the-
taking notes because there'll be a
No one
quiz?
cares.
Yeah. Anyway, I ended up finding the '70s, beautiful '70s press
Nice.
of it in there for nothing.
Now, did you get the Tone Poet 3 LP?
No, I thought about it. What did it was like $60
Dude,
or
dude.
something.
You need to get it. You need to get it.
Hey, take Brandon's time machine and come into the present. Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
go buy that record. It's good.
Real quick,
Nah,
sidestep here. Scott
I don't
Yano.
need it.
So Scott Yano can be weirdly harsh. When I first started collecting jazz more seriously, I'd check his reviews a lot, but after a while I realized he could dismiss great records almost out of nowhere. Yeah, it's true. I bought a book of jazz reviews, and it turns out it's all his shit from All Music, so I threw the book away.
Yeah.
Seriously, dude, it was not. It's just the same old shit over and over again. Yeah, it's great. All right. So this is his first live record, obviously. Absolutely awesome.
Hey, Matt, how is it shockingly good?
It's shockingly good.
How is it
Oh,
shockingly
I
good?
think it means the sound quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, because if you listen to the 77, like Brandon was showing, I have it over here. That sounds good.
Shut up.
Listen,
Oh.
Chris.
No. See, I don't have this one.
What's this?
This is Sonny Rollins at Music Inn, Teddy Edwards at Falcon's Lair. What? That's a split album. Okay.
Huh.
Falcon's Lair. That sounds fucking cool.
Was that on CD?
No, this is Metro Jazz. This is a
That's when-
1958 record.
That's when they did a jazz concert during the Lord of the Rings time.
This is weird though, because Music Inn was in Linux. Linux, what is that? Maine, or I don't know, whatever MA is, and then Falcon's Lair. But what a weird combination.
Yeah, this is bizarre.
What record label is that?
Metro Jazz, same as you saw before.
Who are they?
That's from MGM. So who's on this one? It doesn't even know. Sonny Rollins, John Lewis, Percy Heath, Connie Kay. So that's fucking good. So it's basically the same as the MJQ almost, with except you don't have vibes, you know.
No Milt Jackson.
No Milt Jackson, yeah. And even Billy Higgins was on a couple of tunes. So yeah, that's right. Must have been, when was this recorded? August 30th. Yeah, okay. Weird.
Roberto, yeah.
What?
Well, that tends to be true.
The sound on Dave doesn't yeah. He didn't like the sound on this one, yeah. I don't know anything about this one.
Hey, Dave, go into that store where you run out of there. And when they get it, buy from them.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. What, Lunchbox? Yeah.
I'm gonna cruise. I'm starving.
No,
But
yeah,
thanks.
Okay.
I want to listen to this way out west. You got 5 minutes for me.
just hang out, dude. It's for Sonny Rollins. He just died. Get over it.
I understand.
All right.
Okay.
I'm in.
I have this record. I actually have the Classic Records reissue.
Okay.
Hang on, I gotta address something real quick. Roberto, earlier in the show, you asked if MJQ had vibes in it. What the fuck?
Oh, jeez.
How is like vibes like grilled cheese, please?
I don't know. Brandon can't leave. apparently.
Roberto's lighting up the comment section today.
Hey, Brandon, actually, he's in the time machine right now.
Yeah, I'm having problems. 1 second. There we go. Okay.
So you don't have to make me big. Somewhere buried in my CDs. If you do not have this, I think Chris has this.
I'll bring it up here in a second. Do you have the record though?
Yeah, I have the record right
What's your
here.
record?
All right.
So this is Our Man and Jazz live record. Sonny Rollins.
Oh yeah.
RCA did this with lots of their artists. There's like Our Man.
Yeah.
There's a Henry Mancini one. There's an Al Hurt one.
This one's actually good.
This is weird because this is not mainstreamy, you know?
No.
This is
I
like
mean-
Broadway Rundown. This is like him
It's
doing
pretty fucking
your
awesome. It's very
Great.
awesome. So like let's look. Let me show the I mean it's very
I still
crazy.
need that record.
Yeah, you do. Check it out. So he does a 25-minute version of Oleo on here, man.
Yeah, I need that fucking
That's the
record.
whole first side.
Yeah,
There's
but they
boxing.
get pretty crazy with it.
Yeah, well look who's on it. Sonny Rollins, Don Cherry,
Yeah.
Chantel Grimes, and Higgins, man.
So if you don't want to get this and you want to hear something amazing,
Yep. I'll find it.
I forget the name of the company, and but they put out a 6 CD set. It's all elite. I mean, it's someone found the tape somewhere and ripped them.
So it's this right here. So
Yeah.
absolutely buy this. It's like
Yes.
6 CDs. It's the whole fucking run they did at the Village Gate. It's on Finger Poppin'. They did Finger Poppin' did this one, and they did that badass bassy 6 CD set too.
Yeah, but whoever wrote the liner notes said our man in Paris, Dexter Gordon on there.
Yeah. So
the
this
lineup.
one, you got. I already talked about the lineup, right? But look at this. This is July 27th, 28th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd set, 29th. It's like the whole thing, right? And all the tracks were not issued except for CD1. Now I talked to Zev about this when I first got it because it sounds excellent.
Yes.
It sounds amazing. He said somebody got to the tapes and either ran off a copy or snuck them out. That's what he
Nice.
thinks, because he said it's total bootleg. It's totally not legit.
It's not
but
sanctioned.
it sounds fucking awesome. So,
Yep.
yeah, highly recommend that box set.
Who owns RCA now? Is it Sony?
I don't know, actually. I
Good
don't know.
question.
What's crazy is this box set's getting kind of pricey too. Probably because I've hyped it up 500 times. I mean, you can get a copy if you want one in the U.S. right now. It's $75.
I
But you can import a copy for like 25.
I bought mine off of eBay for $20.
I got mine off Amazon, so you should check there too. All right, let's go back. Here we go. This is fun. I enjoy this. So,
Oh yeah, this Mike's gonna like this one.
yeah. By the way, what the hell's the thing? Hang on.
Mike's not gonna like this. He'll say you got that wrong. You got this wrong.
Brought to you by Wikipedia.
What's
All right.
the poll? What's our poll for the night?
There was no poll tonight. Do you like Sonny
Now
Rollins?
now we're gonna be in trouble with Mike.
No?
What was Sonny Rollins' favorite sandwich?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Here's another live record that I'm not familiar with at all.
Oh, I have it right here.
Let's see.
I have it.
1978.
So it's an old record.
1965. So this was recorded July 17, 1965 at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. That sounds kind of cool.
It's right here somewhere. I promise. Here it is.
Oh,
It's
that's
good.
Yeah.
But it was issued in the 70s.
Okay. I've never seen that one.
Yeah, this one's Sonny Rollins, Flanagan, Cranshaw, Roker, and Higgins.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Now-
You should be able. I think this creeped up a little bit. It's in the 20 range, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Now Yanow did comment here that he was in a strolling mood and he wanders all over the stage, which means that he's off mic much of the time. So the erratic recording quality
It's
makes this one of the lesser Rollins albums. All right.
Well, I don't know if it's a discovered and put out much later.
Yeah, that's fair. Sonny Rollins in Japan. Let's see what this is. Oh shit! Hang on. Let me bring that over here. I'm in the wrong window. Sonny Rollins in Japan. Oh, that's kind of cool looking.
Hey, that's a gold label.
It is a gold label. What do we got here? Sonny Rollins in Japan, 1973. Stretching out on a couple of tunes. 13-minute version of Alfie.
This would be interesting.
You got Entume, David Lee, Bob Cranshaw playing electric bass, Yoshiaki Masuo on guitar, Sonny Rollins sax. That's pretty cool. No piano.
That could be an
no piano.
interesting record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'll tell you a really good live album because I'm gonna leave. It's late for me.
Recorded. It's fucking 2 hours. It's 8 o'clock.
I understand. I want to listen to a record before it's too late for me to play a record.
Okay.
But there's a live album. He did a tour with Ron Carter and McCoy Tyner and I think Mickey Rourke.
Yeah.
It's a live album, double LP. Weirdly enough, in my copy, someone put the program from the concert.
Oh,
So I have
sweet.
that.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see the title there when you had his live albums up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll go
Maybe
back
it's
to
not listed on the cogs.
Look at this, man. There's a complete Sonny Rollins. It's 2 CDs, but it's only copies $80. That was a hard one to come
When
by.
did that come out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be
Yeah.
good.
All right. Let's see. They also don't have the one that we talked about earlier on here, Rob, the 59 one. You know, the one that Zev put out. Somebody needs to make a listing for that. Because that one's really good.
I'm not going to
Oh,
do
the
it.
Weaver?
No, the one we were talking about earlier, the 4LP.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Cutting Edge. So this is a Milestone live record. Cool cover. 4 stars. Sonny
I never
Rollins,
feel like
Stanley
that's gonna be a
Cowell.
disco record.
No, Stanley Cowell, Bob Cranshaw, Entume, Rufus Harley. There's a bagpipes on one track.
Before I go,
Bagpipe disco.
This is the record. If you ever see it, it's not expensive.
Oh, I have that. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
got the CD of that.
yeah. I've seen the CD.
Okay.
Mhm. That's good.
All right, guys.
See you, man.
Take it easy.
Yep.
Have a good weekend.
Later on, man.
Disco. I don't know. Let's see what it's at Montreux Jazz Festival.
I know. It's just about the cover, dude. Something about the cover. There's like a I don't know.
Well, it's not getting the best reviews, but I mean, I don't know. I'd buy it
Keep
for
rolling,
$5.
keep rolling. How many more we got?
Not many. Well, not well, probably a lot, but
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
what's next? Don't Stop
Yeah.
the Carnival. This is another live one from '78. Jerome Harris. This is one of the ones that the same kind of band that we saw before on the milestones of the same time period, I guess. I'm not going to do that one. The solo album was live apparently, but
Rob says that's good.
yeah, G-Man was live apparently too. The 9/11 concert. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Wow. So yeah, now it says it was his best recording of the past decade.
Yeah, that might, that's an important event. I mean, he
Yeah.
might have really,
Yeah, dude. It's Without a Song, Global
is that a
Warming.
CD, I take it, or?
Yeah, it's got to be. It came out in 2000. It was released in 2005.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That
probably
might be
CD.
really good.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that existed.
No, I didn't know about that. Wow.
Then you got. We'll look at road shows. So there's 3 volumes of this.
Mm-hmm.
Released in 2000. So Doxy, that's his label, not the Russian version. Doxy is one of his famous songs.
Okay.
Right. So that must be him / Emersy, right? So,
Right.
Wow, that's somebody gave it damn near 5 stars. Yeah, it looks like it's gotten really good reviews. It doesn't really say here who's on it.
The 9/11 one's intriguing to me.
It's got a bunch of the same news. Al Foster, Clifton Anderson again. Huh.
I really want to hear that Japanese record. That
These
one.
look like comps.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it basically.
Yeah.
Now we'll look through the sideband credits real quick.
I'll show one right
it.
here. That's a sideman, Chris.
Yeah,
this is one of my favorites.
Oh, cool. I don't have that. Oh yeah, I do. I think I do. I think that's a different cover, right?
Yeah, this is a Prestige 7169.
Yeah, that's a reissue.
I can't remember what year. I found this at Lunchbox cheap. One of the ones I ran out of the store. You know what I mean? Because it's a early copy. I don't think it's a first, but
so you're saying that,
maybe it is of this. I can't remember. Let me see what the label looks like.
Our friend here is saying that St. Thomas Live in Stockholm on Dragon's awesome.
But this is excellent, and because I love Monk. I was on a Monk binge. It's a Bergenfeld fireworks.
I mean, that's Thelonious Monk and Sonny Rollins. It's the same record, isn't it? What are the tunes on that?
Yeah, it's The Way You Look Tonight, I Want to Be Happy, Work.
Yeah.
Nutty and Friday the 13th.
Yeah, we'll look at that here in a second.
Just a different cover, maybe.
It's a great record.
Yeah, this one, and this sounds really good. I've had this record for a long fucking time. I need to leave it out, spin this.
Cool.
There's a lot of cool stuff Sonny was not a leader on, that's for sure.
Well, I like the stuff he did with Miles, so let's look at that now.
Yeah, that's early stuff.
This is very early. So this is 51 and 50. This is a couple of 10 inches, 51 and 53. I bought the 12 inch just for this cover because it's so fucking cool.
Yeah,
the guy that did Mad Magazine drew this cover.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
So
Michael have that, sure.
So this has Miles Davis. There's 2 different bands: Miles Davis, Dude Sims, Al Cohn, Sonny Truett, John Lewis, piano, Leonard Gaskin, bass, Kenny Clark. The other group is instead of Zoot, and then it's got Miles, Sonny Rollins, Benny Green on trombone, John Lewis, Percy Hathaway Haynes. So there's one was in 51. So some of this is kind of like more cool, kind of the cool jazz stuff he was doing, right?
Right.
But I really enjoy it. I like all the Miles Prestige shit anyway. Dig's another great one.
Oh, I still need that record. I've passed on so many copies because I find it enough, and I usually find early copies and they're just absolutely hammered, hammered.
Yep.
Yeah, that record was pop. That record got, when people had that record, they were spinning that record. They were playing that record.
Yeah, this was 10-inch stuff to begin with too, but this is the debut record of saxophonist Jackie McLean, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
One of Sonny's earliest recordings. This is 51, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you got Miles, Jackie, and Sonny. That's a hell of a lineup for the front end of a band. with
Yeah.
Walter Bishop Jr., Tommy Porter, and Art Blakey. Yeah, the Diggs.
Yeah,
fucking
see,
awesome.
when that came out, that people were jamming that record because like I said,
Yeah.
when I see, I mean, I found a few where the cover's nice.
Yeah,
Record is just, and I mean,
I've got an OJC of it. It's sounds good.
I'll take one that's even got some marks, but
Yeah,
every time they're like deep, feelable,
just
like
get the OJC, man.
hammered.
Seriously,
Yeah,
you see it. This one's a comp of a bunch of different stuff, I believe.
yeah. I have an original of that.
Well, it's actually it's collector's items. So I've got a copy. I've got a Japanese copy of this one. I think
Oh,
I like
nice.
this one. It's
The
it's
Japanese
kinda-
are great. Yeah.
Charlie Parker shows up on it. Sonny's on it. Walter Bishop Jr., Percy Heath, Philly Joe on the first session, and then so it's like leftover shit from '53, and then
Yeah,
some stuff from '56 with Miles, Sonny, Tommy, Flanagan, Paul
That's a-
Chambers, and Art Taylor.
that's
which
an
is
interesting
still
one.
around.
I think. Yeah, is it you say collector's items?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah,
it's 3 years apart. Like it's like half like something
Yeah.
like bopish, and the second half's like hard bop.
Well, I always thought it was interesting because Charlie Parker went as Charlie Chan on this record.
Yep.
He had to because of contractual obligations.
That's right.
But this record, there was what's the name of it? There was this giant old white
Yeah.
house up in Winston-Salem.
Yeah.
There was a record store. I think it was something oldies. And the guy was having a going out of business sale. And it was the only time I ever went there. I don't know why I didn't know about it prior, but I ended up going to the going out of business sale. He ended up selling the entirety of that massive house full of records to Sugar Records in Chicago.
Oh shit.
They came down with trucks and took everything. But I did pull out a lot of great jazz in there. I had just started collecting, and I got this was one of the originals I pulled out of there.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah, he had there were it's a massive house, just like one of those houses, like 3 houses deep.
Yeah.
With a basement. It's like 3 stories, just this crazy massive house, and each room was full of a different genre.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like there was one room that was all Sinatra. There was 1,000 damn Sinatra records in there.
We can
Mike would
marry
have lost
Mike
his
in
shit in there.
Yeah, exactly. All right, the last record he did with Miles is in '54. That's Bags Groove.
Bags Groove.
Yeah, Bags Groove is
John
fucking
Bags.
great.
Yeah.
So this was recorded in '54, released in '57. I love Bags Groove. It's great.
Yeah.
It's got Miles, Sonny, Horace Silver, Percy Heath, and Kenny Clark on the first session, and then the other one was Miles, Milt, Monk, Percy Heath, and Kenny Clark.
And interesting, it has the song Doxy.
Yep.
On the B
And
on the B
Olio.
side.
Yep.
And so this is an original first.
Oh, cool.
Now this was one of the first records I ever bought from Dylan when he started doing pop-ups with his wife.
Yeah.
They did a pop-up at this brewery a little bit outside of North Davidson area, Charlotte. And I'd go and line up for this thing, and I didn't even know who he was. I just heard there was going to be records at the brewery, and I was like, oh heck, who's this burly bearded looking guy selling records? And he had this, and I can't remember what I paid for it, but it wasn't much.
Yeah.
He had just got started, and he had tons of dollar bins.
Yeah.
Just tons of dollar bins, and then at the end of the day, somebody came and bought the lot,
No,
like of what he had left, all the dollar records. Someone came
Yeah.
and there was shit tons. Like
thank you with that. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go through some of these others a little quicker. So duets. This is Dizzy Gillespie. That's
Oh, no
kinda
kidding.
cool. Actually, wait. I think I looked at this recently. So yeah, because this has got Dizzy Gillespie, Sonny Stitt, Sonny Rollins is only playing on 2 tracks, so it's
Okay.
duets, right? And then Ray Bryant, Tommy Bryant, and Charlie Persip. So that's kind of cool. So it's like, Dizzy doing a duet with a tenor player,
Right.
and then it's quartet or a quintet. Interesting, huh? I don't have that much Dizzy stuff.
I have Dizzy. Maybe
This
only
one's-
one.
this-
Maybe
this
Dizzy at
record-
Newport.
Yeah,
That's it. And I do want that record though, right
The,
there.
the Verve, the new series called Verve Vault,
Yeah.
especially the classic series of the Verve put out. They put this out. It is amazingly good.
You know,
So,
it's the thing for me is with some of these that have been
Yeah.
on my list forever, like that
Yeah.
one.
yeah,
I am hell bent on finding an early copy because that's in nice shape.
Yeah.
Because I've always found them and they're trash. I
Yeah.
want to find a good one.
So this one you got Dizzy, Sunny. What's so good? Sunny Sitting, Sunny Rollins, in the same rhythm section. Yeah, this one's really good.
Yeah.
Absolutely excellent.
Yeah, that was. I had a friend, my friend Krill, when I first got started collecting jazz. I called him and I said, "Hey, man," because he was well versed in it, much more than I was. I said, "Give me a list to start with," and he's like, "I'm going to give you a list of 30 records." He goes, "Find these 30 records. That's a good base
Yeah.
to start with," and that was definitely one on the list, and it's one that I have yet to get after all these years.
Yeah. Check this this stuff's cool. This is all with J.J. Johnson in 49. This is when he was 18, man.
Yeah, that's early.
So there's 4 tracks on here he plays on.
I love J.J. Johnson too.
So this one is with Sonny Rollins, John Lewis, Gene Ramey, Shadow Wilson. That's a great group. I like that cover.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So this is obviously Savoy reissue in 78 materials on all these.
Okay.
There's nothing for that one. That's fine. There's nothing for that one. So that's what all those are.
Okay.
Right. Then you got Monk.
Oh,
Great.
yeah.
Great record.
I'd love to find that record.
I don't have this one. I've listened to it though.
Yeah, me neither. That one's kind of a tough one to pull.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of different folks on it. It's like every Monk record, it's at least 2 different sessions a year apart.
Yeah.
Because Monk could never record a whole record, hardly. Especially in the early 50s.
I love that first cover there.
Yeah, dude. This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
yeah, it's great.
That's,
Frank Foster, Sonny Rollins, Art Blakey, Julius Watkins, man.
Yeah, man.
Greatness.
That could be one WFMU I'd maybe.
Now here's the one that you have. It's called Working. It's a reissue of this.
Right.
Yeah.
And I love that cover too, but I've never needed to get another copy.
No. This is originally 2 10 inches called Work, and then The Genius of Thelonious Monk with different covers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here we've got a couple different groups again. Monk, Rollins, Watkins is playing on one tune. Percy Heath, Tommy Potter on different tunes. Art Taylor or Art Blakey, and then or Willie Jones. So it's 3 different groups. But yeah, I like this one quite a bit too. Even though it's really early stuff, I enjoy that one. It's Monk. Then this is maybe my favorite.
Oh,
record.
fucking A. That
Brilliant Corner stuff, fucking good, dude. And that was all recorded. No, it was recorded across 3 different dates too.
That record's way up the food chain.
Yeah.
That one's
Yeah, this one's got some different
top tier record.
Monk, Rollins, Ernie Henry, Clark Terry on one song, Pettiford Orr, Paul Chambers, and then Max Roach.
I think I have the first ever Japanese version of that.
I got it's funny, if people are watching this, OJC before they started this new series put out a copy of this for like $20. Like it was just a regular OJC before the new series came out. Sounds absolutely amazing. I think they may have already re-released this on the new OJC series too. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I have a Japanese Riverside.
Yeah.
And the insert's all in Japanese.
Yeah. Show them the cover.
It's probably one of the that Milestone did for Japan.
Yeah.
Later on. But this copy sounds fucking incredible.
It's an amazing recording.
Yeah, I mean, and I just have never needed to get another copy. Like,
no.
This is the forever copy for sure.
All right, we're getting close to the end now.
Yeah.
Now, this is the stuff he did with Max Roach. I think there's more than this, maybe, but we'll look at these. So, Dave already talked about Live at the Beehive earlier.
Oh, I love that I love that record.
Here's the one you showed, too, the Clifford Brown and Max Roach.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the ones I was talking about earlier. If I have a CD, too, I have the CD of that, too, for the car.
Mm-hmm.
what a burning freaking performance.
I don't have this one. This is another one. So this
Is
is
that like +4.2 or something?
yeah, it's Max Roach +4.
Yep.
I think this was recorded possibly after the death of Clifford Brown.
I don't have that record, but I wouldn't mind having it because I know it's going to be good.
Yeah, so they recorded this 4 months after Brownie's death.
Yeah.
And so on this one, they had Max Roach, Kenny Dorham,
Mm-hmm.
Sonny Rollins, Ray Bryant, and George Moreau because they lost, Clifford Brown.
Clifford Brown, yeah.
And Rich Powell. But yeah, I don't know this one. It's cool looking, though.
Yeah, I need that record.
I feel like I have this, though. There might be a different... I think
Cover,
there's a
maybe?
different cover for this. Yeah, because I think I have this. I think there's an alternate cover for it. I could be full of shit, but let's see.
I got a shit ton of Max Roach records here, but I still don't think I have. I think I need that one.
And there's this other one called Jazz in 3/4 time, so it's all like waltzes, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That's looks like basically the same group.
Yeah, I got an early. No, that's at Newport.
And there's just like one-offs he did. Like he did a Kenny Dorham. He was in Jazz Contrast. You know this record?
That's another one that I've held out for an earlier copy on. I see it enough, but
I think I've got an earlier copy of that one.
that one
actually.
snuck up in price a bit too, though.
Yeah, it's a good record. I like this one.
Yeah.
This one's Kenny Dorham and
stuff.
Sonny. That's the contrast, I guess.
Mhm.
With Hank Jones, Pettiford, Max Roach, and there's some
Yeah.
harp on it.
I just remember that one specifically when I first started looking at like Carolina Soul, maybe
Yeah.
about 9 or 10 years ago. That one would always fetch coin
Yeah.
on there. So I always would like back off, like, nah, I'm not going for that one. That one's going. People are bidding it up.
See, I don't know if I have this or not. I feel like I do, but it's not that cover. I don't know. This is Art Farmer record. So on this one, you got Art Farmer with Sonny, Horace or Winton, Percy or Addison Farmer, his brother, and then Kenny Clark. So this is 2 different sessions, obviously. I don't know if I have that one. I'm thinking of Modern Art, which is a different record. I don't have this one.
Click a close up on that one. Let me take a look at that.
Yeah.
Art Farmer. I think.
Prestige New Jazz.
Yeah. See, our friend Jim, Channel Rufus, on the VC,
Yeah.
he's a big Art Farmer guy.
Yeah, I love
he did a whole video on Art Farmer. I think
cool.
he's probably got that one.
I'll check that out.
I think he showed that.
Here's one with Babs Gonzalez on Blue Note on Capitol. Probably there's another thing for him. I'm going to go look for it. I have this.
Yeah, I remember you showing that, I think.
Yeah, this is a really cool record. So it's Ernie Henry, Lee Morgan or Kenny Dorham, Melba Liston's on this. That's cool.
Did Ernie Henry record for Emercy?
Possibly. This was on Riverside, though, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Riverside. This came out after he passed away. This is a good record. It's kind of different groups, you know. But yeah, that was pretty good. It's one of the only Ernie Henry records I have. I don't know this. I think this just got reissued. I don't know this record though. So
yeah, Sonny Rollins is on that for sure, right?
This is a killer band. Check this out. So it's Abby, obviously, with Kenny and Sonny, Wynton Kelly, Paul Chambers, Max Roach, dude. I keep saying I got enough Abby Lincoln records, but this one is one I don't have.
Well, that was Max Roach's wife.
Oh, we talk about. I mean, this guy is Marshall Allen's biggest fan, Drew. So.
Oh, you watched the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
I brought him up 3 times.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Okay. I mean, and this one I have. This one's good. So it's MJQ with him at the Music Inn. So you know, really good record on Atlantic. I have that one. I don't know this one. Oh yeah, I do. So Fabulous Fats Navarro. This is one of the first Blue Notes ever released. I didn't realize Sonny was on it. Yeah, he's playing on a couple of tunes. So that was early.
Cutting his teeth back then.
Yeah, dude. He was a teenager, 47, 48. Yep. Maybe 49. Interesting. He's on The Amazing Bud Powell. Yep. I think this might have been his absolute first recording he was on, period.
Is that a 10-inch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, that's something like that could have even been a 78.
Well, this was released on those early 1500 series Bud Powell records. You know, those were all
well,
the-
and it could have been a reissue of a 78.
yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
They were Blue Note 78s. For
Oh
sure.
yeah, for sure. This was recorded in 49.
Yeah. Yeah.
51. So this would have been a 10-inch originally because 51
Yeah.
would have been this 10-inch originally. But this is the same shit that came out on all those Bud Powell volumes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, also, Marshall Allen didn't die this week. Oh. All right. So yeah.
Well, he's still playing. I mean, he did his first solo record last year, right?
Really?
As far as first as a leader, like
That's
as
crazy.
well. And well, I got another thing too. It is here since we're talking.
I didn't know that he played on Tattoo You. That's crazy.
This is really good. If you want to get something that's more recent times,
Yeah.
this is a Record Store Day release. Marshall Allen with Danny Ray Thompson,
Yeah.
and then some of the newer guys. Well, Roswell Rudd's on here too, though.
Oh, I love Roswell.
Ceremonial Healing. This is
That looks cool.
badass. It was 2019 on Rare Noise Records.
How many records is that?
Oh, I think is it 3 album? Yeah, there's an F side, so it's
Oh wow, 3.
yeah. And
Did you
I
know
don't
that-
think it's that expensive.
I didn't know that Sonny Rollins played on Tattoo You, the
Really?
Rolling Stones record.
No, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't
Is
know
that the
that.
with the red cover?
Yeah. Yeah, here, look.
Shit, I'm gonna pick that up then.
I have it. I just didn't realize that Sonny was on it. Let's see. Sonny
Shut up.
Rollins. Okay.
Does he appear on like one track or something?
He appears on Slave and Waiting on a Friend. He overdubbed it. They were overdubs, but he recorded
Oh.
them.
Oh well, shit. I'll find a cheap used copy of that.
Yeah.
I like the
funny.
Stones.
Yeah. And the last
Fucking
is
A.
the last is the one that they were talking about. I'm going to bring this up because this is worth looking at. Milestone Jazz Stars in Concert. I believe I have a copy of this on CD, I believe. Yeah, let me
Okay.
find it. Maybe we should have used Sonny Rollins' website. Let's see. Discogs. Yeah, so this is it. It's Sonny Rollins, McCoy Tyner, and Ron Carter. So it's like a trio.
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah,
CD around.
Yeah. So it's originally it was 2 LP apparently.
Right.
Let's see, here's cassette. There we go. No, where was the US release? Here it is. 1979. Yeah, it's a really good show. This one. That's a cool
Let's see.
picture of them. Like I said, drums too.
Yeah, here's the Saxophone Colossus CD.
Yeah.
20-bit. What the hell? Fantasy put this out.
So that'd have been 80s then, probably, huh? Or is it 90s?
Yeah, I guess. No extras,
Yeah.
but it does have the fire. I like they did the fireworks label.
Oh yeah, that's cool. That's very
Yeah.
cool. Al Foster played drums on this one, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, on that last one. So that's it. I mean, that's all we have, at least in Discogs.
That's one of the longer ones we've done in a while.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what was the last deep dive we did before this one?
I can't even remember, dude.
I can't recall.
I mean, we're gonna delete the channel when Ron Carter dies. There's no way I'm deep diving in that guy's shit. That'd be insane.
Well, I mean, you guys did interview Cecil McBee. How much of his stuff did you go over?
We only got to the 60s, bro. We only got to Charles Lloyd with him. I don't think we're ever gonna get him on again.
Don't you have to go back and do another video with him?
We wanted to, but it just hasn't materialized.
Because there's just, I mean, between the two of those guys,
No, there's so much more shit. When Cecil
thousands of
passes,
recordings, man.
Cecil's just he might be my absolute favorite bass player, honestly. Cecil.
That's like Kieran, my friend in Montreal, the channel Needle Groove from back in the day. That's Cecil McBee's always been his number one musician.
He's up there.
Now he specifically collects any record he finds with Cecil McBee on it. It is purchased if he
I
does
do
not.
the same thing, dude. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Like Kieran's got, and it's pretty extensive McBee collection. It's
Dude, he played with
kind
Joanne
of
Brett
bonkers.
Keane and shit.
What's that?
Yeah, he played with Joanne Brett Keane a lot. Those records are all great. that He's
Yeah.
on. Charles Lloyd, that stretch of, dude, I don't know, that stretch of Charles Lloyd records that he was on, Forest Flower and all those. That might have been, and Keith Jarrett's on those records. We talked
Oh
about
yeah, this
that
record.
band though. Yeah,
No, this
yeah,
one.
yeah. It's one of my favorite records. That band blew up so fucking fast over there in Europe, and they put out like 4 records like in 6 fucking months.
This is
And then-
still cheap too, man.
And then well, it's because they sold 1 billion copies of it.
Yeah, you see it everywhere because it was Atlantic.
I got a
Atlantic
Speaker's
had the-
Corner version of that one. It's really good.
See, that's
Um,
the thing. Atlantic had the means to mass produce.
Well, and just Charles Lloyd sold records. So anyway, yeah, they put out like 4 or 5 records together, but they all came out within like under 2 years.
You know, it's interesting. If you get this, which is super cheap, the best of
Yeah.
Charles Lloyd,
Yeah,
side 1 is Forest Flower live at Monterey
yeah,
in '66, and
Yeah.
this is killer.
it's the same thing.
Yeah,
I've got all. Oh
Is it?
shit!
It is the same thing.
Yeah, I've got all the Charles Lloyd shit on Atlantic. It's all good.
But yeah, you can get it even cheaper. All that. Here you go.
Yeah, yeah, man, that's good shit. I mean, but what's crazy is that band played the first gig in Europe, and Cecil told us about this.
Yeah.
And then people followed them across the continent, dude.
All right. They
They were at the first show, and they never even seen them before, and the show blew them away so fucking much that they started having people just following them on the trains and shit.
They followed them like fish.
Yeah. Yeah, they
The
were
dead.
chumming the jazz waters, as it were.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's Montreux is interesting because I've every live at Montreux record that I've picked up is like the musicians are all at the top of their game for that.
Yeah.
They go there and they are not effing around.
Well, I think part of the reason for that is that it's live.
Right.
Second, it's in Europe where they were totally appreciated.
Yeah, you got a big
Yeah.
crowd. You don't want to fuck up.
Yeah.
Plus it's being recorded.
Yeah.
So, but there's so many like, God, the Ahmad Jamal from there.
Oh yeah.
The Sun Ra is great from there.
I don't even know what all I have from there. Shit.
Yeah, because here's the Sun Ra. I mean,
Yeah.
this is live in Montreux.
Is that Bill Evans one, Montreux?
And side C of this is just a whole side of Take the A Train, and it's incredible.
Oh, I got the that Anthony Braxton that I haven't even listened to yet. The Montreux Berlin concerts. It's like 2
Yep.
LPs.
Yep.
I got a John Clemmer from Montreux. It's funny.
Really?
And then do this the Pablo 77. They put out that whole series of Montreux. Remember that the red and blue. Here, let me just show you. If I get,
Oh yeah.
with the red, white, and blue covers and like Joe
Yeah.
Pass and the trio, whatever.
Yeah. I
Um,
think I have a Coltrane with that kind of cover.
yeah, I got a bunch of shit at Montreux, man.
Yeah. It
Randy Weston,
never
Roland
fails.
Hanna.
It's always killer.
Yep.
And usually you can find those records cheap too.
Yeah. Actually, some of my favorite records are in this list. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. That Bill Evans at the Montreux is nuts good.
Oh, do I have that? I haven't listened to my Bill Evans stuff in freaking.
I haven't either. But yeah, at the Montreux, the Bill Evans. I got the 45 that Chad did. It's fucking crazy.
You know what's interesting? I think the reason why is because of all these RSD Bill Evans records.
Yeah.
I've just been like, turn me off. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, nah, I don't need to listen to Bill.
I know, dude, I've been doing the same thing, but I feel like I need to spend 6 months just listening to Bill Evans trio records again.
I could listen to this. This is
Yeah, it's killer.
Oof. Yeah, Eddie
Insanely
Gomez.
good. Yep.
Yeah, and that's a great cover too. That's one of the best covers for any of the Montreux ones.
Dude, I'll tell you a killer Montreux record. It's called Montreux 77. It's a OJC I got.
Okay.
Oscar Peterson and the bassists. So it's Oscar Peterson with Ray Brown and Niels Peterson. NHOP.
And really?
Yeah, so it's Ray Brown and NHOP and Oscar.
NHOP is top.
Well,
Top
they're
tier.
like It's crazy, dude, because they had to figure out how to have 2 bass players with just a piano player.
This is freaking nuts.
I still don't have that. I need that. That's
Imad
the
Jamal,
Imad
yeah,
Jamal,
with Suleiman and Gant.
Yeah, dude, I need that record.
Woo. 72. Yeah, that one's gone up a little bit in price. You can still find it for 20 something. If you're lucky.
Montreux shit's good, man.
Yeah, dude.
You know Monty Alexander at all?
What's that? I don't have any of his records. There's one that's really sought after.
Well,
It's
one
got
of
like
the,
a yellowish or orangish cover or whatever.
yeah, one of my favorites is the Monty. So Monty Alexander was a, or he actually did he pass? He may have passed. I can't remember. Anyway, he is a Jamaican piano player, and he put a bunch of really good records on MPS, and he did a live at Montreux in '77.
Is it on MPS?
Yeah,
Yeah, the German label.
Yeah, I've got 2 different copies of it.
MPS put out a lot of killer records.
Oh yeah, dude. So it's him with John Clayton and Jeff Hamilton.
We
That's
can just-
really, really good. Monty Alexander is an amazing piano player.
We can just show MPS records.
I mean,
What do you got on MPS?
I mean,
Do you have your records by label?
Yeah, you don't see all my MPSs?
Yeah.
I don't have that many.
See, I don't have my. I have a few labels separated out, not many. Or I'd start pulling MPSs.
Yeah, I got one right here. Let's see.
So I thought you separated your everything, all your jazz by labels.
I think I've done this before, but fuck, I'm gonna do it right now. Actually, I got more than I thought. Hang on.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we can just do an MPS flip, dude.
What is that? That's MGM. Okay. All right. So the first pile. All right.
Let's see it. Oh, that's yeah. Here we go.
So this is one I was just talking about.
Yeah, right off the top.
Montreux Alexander.
I've seen
Very
that.
funny. This one's a reissue, a recent Record Store Day reissue. I got blue vinyl.
Oh, they did an RSD?
Yep, I did RSD. Now this one's one of my favorites. And they've been doing a reissue series since like 2018. And they're all analog, cut from the tapes, and they're cheap, like $25.
Okay.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
So this is Dexter in Copenhagen with Slide Hampton.
I don't know why I thought that was on like Steeplechase or something, but that's MPS.
Yeah, this is killer. So you got Dexter Gordon on sax, Slide Hampton trombone and arrangements, Dizzy Reese trumpet, Kenny Drew on piano, and then NHOP bass and Art Taylor drums, dude.
NHOP again.
Yeah, it's a very good record. They've reissued this like 6 times in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
That one's great.
Yeah.
Getting it
Yeah,
back in the
I'm a big
studio.
fan of Dexter Gordon for sure.
This one's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. So this is Oscar.
Okay.
This one's called what the fuck's it called? Hang on. Motions and Emotions, Oscar Peterson. So I've only listened to this once. I listened to this. This is one of those reissues.
Okay.
Oh, this is badass. Don Ellis Soaring.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know,
Somebody was showing that on Instagram the other day, and I was like, "What is that?"
you know the movie, the jazz drummer movie with that came out a few years ago. That everybody talks shit about, where it's like the guy from Oz is the instructor, and he's like an asshole. You seen that movie?
No.
Anyway, the big song they played.
Is it on YouTube?
No, I don't know. I doubt it.
Oh,
the
okay.
big song on there was Whiplash. Like their hardest song to play was Whiplash, and that's
Okay.
That came out on this record.
Nice.
So that's a
That's
good one.
That's a great cover.
Next one. This is the Quota by Red Garland.
Okay.
I don't know who's on this one. Let's see what it says real quick. Oh yeah, this one's good. Red Garland on piano, Jimmy Heath sax, tenor and soprano, Peck Morrison bass, and Lenny McBrown on drums. So this is an actual original. I have one of the few originals I have. Most of mine are reissues.
Yeah.
What's next? This is pretty good. This is Jim Hall in Berlin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
This is one of my absolute favorites. This is Alto Summit.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen around.
This is Lee Connett's Pony Poindexter, Phil Woods, Lee Alright, and then they have a back rhythm section. This is absolutely killer.
Nice.
Heat for sure. This is another Monty Alexander record. We've only just begun.
Oh, okay. He's
Okay.
piano, you said, right?
Yeah, he's a Jamaican piano player. Who's on this one? Does it say? It's a trio. So it's got Monty Alexander, Eugene Wright on bass, and from wasn't he with Brubeck?
Not sure.
And then Bobby Durham on drums. That's a good trio record. What else? This is killer.
Oh yeah, I have that.
Freddie Hubbard.
That record slays.
Yeah, this has got Richard Davis, Freddie Hubbard, Lewis Hayes, Roland Hanna, and Eddie Daniels.
Yeah, that's a really good record.
That's back to where we were. Let me grab the rest of them real quick.
Yeah. You got more?
Yeah, definitely got more. Oh,
I can't remember. I think I got a Billy Harper on MPS.
oh, really?
Yeah, let me look. I can't remember. Is it MPS? Kind of weird. There's a weird one I have in his.
Oh shit!
I got some Japanese.
It's Muse. Come on.
Yeah, here it is.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
Ugh. I got another
I don't
pile.
know. This might have been the only. I don't know if he did more for MPS.
Yeah,
Trying
the
to make
movie's
Heaven
called,
My Home.
that movie's called Whiplash. Hang on. Let me see
You seen this one?
What is this one, Billy? No, I need that. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, this is great. I got this from. This is the Groove Merchant.
Trying to make my heaven my home. What does that mean? He's trying to kill himself? Like, what's going on with that? That's kind of weird.
No. Malcolm Pinson on drums, Everett Hollins trumpet, Wayne Dockery bass. That's
Very cool.
an interesting one. Don't see that one a lot.
Yeah. All right. Let's see the rest of my MPS records.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right. What is this? Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is Nicola Conte presents Cosmic Forest. So this is a bunch of spiritual. This is a comp that came out several years ago. It's a bunch of spiritual jazz tunes from different MPS records. I don't know what's blurry. Something weird. Am I blurry? No.
No, you're right.
This may be the best. If you don't have this, you need to have it. It's Mirror Mirror. Joe Henderson, Chick Corea, Ron Carter, Billy Higgins.
That got a recent reissue that Lunchbox has. I've been
You should
had it in my
buy
hand
it.
a few times. I need to
Definitely
grab
buy
it.
it. Just buy it the next time you see it. It's really
Yeah.
good. The reissue sounds amazing.
Yep.
This is an OG. This is Rolf Kuhn Group featuring Phil Woods.
Oh, that'll be good.
The day after. This one's kind of weird.
I like Kuhn.
Cool.
Yeah.
So Rolf Kuhn, let's see who's in his group. Which people I can't. So Rolf Kuhn was clarinet, Phil Woods alto sax, Joachim Kuhn, his brother, I think it's more popular, is piano, and then a bunch of German dudes. I can't pronounce their names for the rest of this shit. But anyway, that was really cool. I just for a while there, I just bought any MPS record I found.
Okay.
Here's another Monty Alexander. Here Comes the Sun. This one's actually really good too, and that's the Beatles tune, of course.
Right.
It's a record on it, but this one's really good. What is this one? Oh, okay, dude. This one right here. This is some crazy shit. Volker Krieger. This is a very expensive record if you get an OG. It's like a couple $100 at least.
Oh,
So
wow.
Volker Krieger. Why is it not fucking focusing? Focus piece of shit.
Missing link.
Yeah, Volker Kriegel's a German guitarist. And this is some wild shit. So here's your lineup. You'll know a bunch of these dudes probably. So Volker Kriegel's electric and acoustic guitars. Albert Mangelsdorf, trombone.
Yeah.
Alan Skidmore on soprano and tenor sax. Heinz Sauer on tenor sax. John Taylor, electric piano. Eberhard Weber, electric bass. And then CZ, I don't know who that is, percussion, voice, flutes, and effects. And
Yeah, I think Skidmore's a British guy.
Yeah, this is really kick-ass.
Mm.
And I just happened to hear one of the tunes. I'm gonna leave this out because I can't get back in the thing. I happened to hear one of the tunes about, I don't know, a year ago or something. I was like, man, that's kick-ass. So I looked for the record. It was very expensive. And then I found that they had reissued it. So I bought the reissue for like $30.
Okay.
This one came out as RSD too.
Oh, yeah, I have that. That was one of the first records that ever went on my want list.
Yeah, that's really this is really good reissue too. I really
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
the reason being because there's that one video on YouTube with Madlib and the French radio station archives
Yeah.
where he pulls out a Sun Ra record and he pulls out that record, an original, to spin, Happy Girl, and he played some of it, and I was like, this is incredible,
Mhm.
and that went on the list.
This one I think I didn't like very much. I just think maybe the sound wasn't that great. I don't know why this
Yeah.
thing was focusing. There we go.
I
Nathan
bought
Davis Quintet.
I bought Felipe's old copy.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I got the reissue because Felipe upgraded to an original.
I might just need to listen to it again. And this one's amazing too. This is Bill Evans' Symbiosis. He's playing like Rhodes and shit on this.
Yeah, that's a cool record.
What else? I'm almost done. Oh, this one's cool. So this is Clark After Dark, the ballad artistry of Clark Terry. So it's Clark Terry on flugelhorn playing a bunch of.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. That was on Emerson. Clark Terry. Yeah.
And this one's amazing too. This is, I think, had a couple different covers. Richard Davis, special guest Freddie Hubbard.
Yeah.
So this is like an $8 record, but it's really good. So you got Richard Davis bass, Jimmy Nepper trombone, Eddie Daniels tenor sax, Roland Hanna piano, Freddie Hubbard trumpet, Derry Jagion on alto, Pepper Adams baritone, and Lewis Hayes on drums. So it's Richard Davis kind of doing a big, not a big band, but a larger group, like a non-ed or something, you know.
Here's one MPS that I have.
Oh, what's that?
MPS. Yeah, MPS. John Chakai and Cadencia Nova Donica. That's an original. That's a nice
That's
nice
cool.
record.
That's very cool.
This is in the Now Jazz Now book.
Oh, nice. So that's all my MPS shit. I mean,
hell yeah, dude. Like that's a lot. I only have a handful.
I've got a few. Oh. I like almost all of them. The Jim Hall one, I do want to trim a couple of them. I think I might cut I need to listen to the Jim Hall one again. If I like it, let's keep it. But I think that's one that maybe can go. And I think there's actually I have a box set too. That's Oscar Peterson. I think it's 6 albums. It's like Playing for My Friends. I think is what it's called. But
Did they put out CDs too? MPS?
I'm sure.
Okay. I don't really see them.
But I like that box set. But that Emotions and Motions, Oscar Peterson, I could probably let that one go.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
put it in Rob's auction or whatever.
Whatever, yeah. So
well, you list stuff on Discogs, don't you?
Yeah. Yep, I got a package.
How does that go? Do you selling stuff every week or?
I sold a record for $250 today.
Do what?
Yeah.
What record?
It's a Pearl Jam Vault release.
Oh shit! Yeah. Those are gonna fly.
I have like 8 of them, dude. I have like 8 of them.
Yeah, it was interesting. There was
they're cool and all, but I don't need them. They're just live shows. Like I've seen them 4 times, and I've seen them 16 times. I mean, I don't have to have them on vinyl.
I only saw Pearl Jam once, and it was Sonic Youth opening for them.
Yeah.
It was also Phantomus. So Phantomus actually was the first band, and then Sonic Youth, and then Pearl Jam. Sonic Youth was on the Washing Machine tour then.
Dude, they're a great live band. I love Pearl Jam live. They're fucking awesome.
They played great that night, and it was I think you can get it on CD. Like they did CDs.
You can get every show they've ever done on CD, dude.
Yeah.
So all these Vault vinyls, you can buy the CD version for $5 or whatever, $10.
Right. So they had a box of those Vault ones came in the lunchbox. I mean, you had a whole box of them.
Oh yeah.
They all were like the price you got.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, there's like 20 of them in this box. I'm like, how are you going to sell all these? They're expensive as shit. They were gone and fast. I was shocked.
Dude, there's one record they have. There's actually 2 records they have that are real money. The most expensive one is a live record they did at Benny-Ora Hall, I think it's called.
Okay.
That one's probably $2,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
The other one that's really expensive is Lost Dogs, which is a fantastic album. That's a bunch of like leftover songs they didn't put on their albums over the years, and it's a bunch of really great songs. That one's like $800 now.
Yeah.
I keep hoping they'll reissue that for RSD.
I had all the Pearl Jam originals. I bought them when they came out. I bought all 3 formats.
Wow.
When they came out. the day of release. I bought
Yeah.
all three each time, and then I had a crate when I was first living in Charlotte with all the grunge records in there, and I took them all to Lunchbox, the original Lunchbox, and sold them all. I got $300 for the bin. And I look back; they're all 300 a piece now, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I'm like, regrets.
They reissued all their stuff though now. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
I
come
have
down a little
I
bit.
have Vitology on vinyl. It's the only Pearl Jam I have on vinyl.
That's good.
I still have a lot of the CDs though because I love all the CDs.
Oh, yeah.
Like this one is pretty great. The box set Live at the Gorge.
Oh, cool. That is very cool. Yeah.
From 2006.
Yeah, that was great.
You like CDs? You need to get this, man.
Yeah, that looks cool.
That's a great box set.
How many shows is that? Does it say?
What's that?
How many shows is it?
It is 3 shows. Three shows on that. You would dig that. And then like they did these 4 CDs. Nah, it's 3. The Dissident 3 CD live in Atlanta.
Yeah. That might be a boot.
No, these are official.
Yeah, that's real?
Yeah, this is the official ones, I think. Yeah, because this is Sony Music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that box set is 7 CDs. Huh.
Is it going for money now?
I mean, let's see. United States VG plus $50.
$50? Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely didn't pay 50 back in the day. I might have paid 15 or 20. You know?
Yeah.
CDs, you know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm about done, I think, man. I'm tired.
Yeah, we got off jazz and got on Pearl Jam, so
Yeah.
But I was into them pretty heavy. Soundgarden was always my favorite though.
Me too.
And
Same.
I did get to finally see them once.
I saw them in the last tour they did with the Bones of Birds or whatever the hell that animal album.
The thing for me is
That was a
they
good record.
opened for 9 Inch Nails when I saw them.
Mm.
And so they played, Soundgarden played like when the daylight was fading out. So it was like you saw them during the day and then into the night.
Yeah.
And that was pretty cool. And they played incredible. But I always look back on that show because 9 Inch Nails just fucking was so unbelievable
Mm-hmm.
that it's hard to remember how good the Soundgarden show was. And I love Soundgarden, but
Yeah.
I
saw them.
always just remember 9 Inch Nails from that because it
It's
was
crazy.
fucking
I
next
saw-
level.
I saw the last tour they did after they got back together, right?
Mhm.
And they played at Gillies, which is kind of like a couple of thousand people club.
Okay.
You know, maybe 3,000, maybe. I don't think it even holds that much. It's like a club, you know.
Mhm.
They played there, and I think they thought they were playing in an arena because it was so fucking loud. I thought my ears were gonna just bleed for a week afterwards. Right? It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Then we got to see Chris. We got to see Chris do his
Mhm.
solo thing like 6 months later, and he was dead like 3 months after that.
Oh wow.
So we got lucky there. Got to see him. But anyway,
Yeah. I only the once.
Yeah.
They came through this area when I just got here, and it was Lollapalooza down at one of the racetracks in Rockingham or
Mhm.
something. I didn't get down there. It was crazy hot
yeah.
at a racetrack.
No thanks, dude.
Yeah,
I don't know. They have those.
Hey.
They have the fucking NASCAR races in the summer here. I'm like, why have them in the fucking summer, dude? It's like the
Right.
worst time to go watch a race. It's like
Yeah, have it in the early fall. You know.
Yes. I've never gone to one here because I'm not going to deal with that shit in the summertime, dude. There's no way.
We just had the one here, but it got rain. That got shortened due to rain because we finally got freaking rain. Because they do the 600 here. The Memorial weekend's always in Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big deal here. A lot of
Well,
money.
well, yeah, that's like one of the main racing states, right? I mean,
Well, all the teams are here.
Yeah.
All the teams are here, and the Hall of Fame. The Hall of Fame's now here, and honestly, the Hall of Fame is worth going to. It is fucking epic.
is it?
Yeah, it's really, the setup of it is really cool.
Don't you have like a signed hood around your house or something?
I've got there's all kinds of stuff in here, man. I've got a tire that came off of Tony Stewart's car at Daytona. I've got the entire front end of the first car that Travis Pastrana ever wrecked at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
So it's wrecked?
The whole front end's in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pastrana's. I've been trying to sell it.
A wrecked front end.
It's Travis Pastrana when he tried NASCAR out.
Yeah.
There's this guy that across from the track every time there's a race, the main dealer at these tents that are all set up with people selling a lot of the the Lionel cars or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the first guy, he's got just parts of cars.
Yeah.
Like he's got hoods, like just anything that got wrecked, he's got the remains.
Right.
He's got some tires and he's got, fenders and whatever else. So I got that from him for $100.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
No. Yeah, my friend had to go get it with his truck.
Well, it's a big piece to have in your house. I know when you were trying to sell it.
Yeah, it's in the house.
Yeah. How long are you going to wait for you to just throw it in the garbage?
No, it stays. It stays. I can't, Travis Pastrana needs to own it. It needs to be in his house in Virginia or wherever he's at, or Maryland.
Take it there and leave it on his front lawn.
Yeah, just drop it off.
Yeah.
Just say, here, donation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to have it. I don't need to have it anymore. I've enjoyed it enough. But I got a whole, like, under my sink, because all the drag races are here too.
Yeah.
At ZMAX. So my buddy from England, I got him into it. We go. This year we didn't go, but all the other years that we've gone, you get free access to the pits.
Mm-hmm.
So we always just yank in when any of the clutch plates or the brake plates or cylinders that get thrown out or set aside, you can just go up and take them.
Oh, cool.
So like you just got to remember, this came off of John Force's car. Or this came off of Antron Brown's car. Whatever. I have just endless amounts of that shit underneath my kitchen sink.
That's hilarious.
Clutch plates, brake plates, pistons, whatever the fuck.
You get rid of that shit, man. Good lord.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Pistons are cool though.
Yeah, it is. I got one off of Antron Brown. He won the fucking race, and I got.
Does it have the rod? Does it have the connecting rod on it too?
No, it don't have the rod.
Oh, weird.
I think maybe it broke off. I don't know. It's under there. I can show it to you sometime. I can pull that bag out of that shit.
Yeah, I'm good. All right, man. I'm going to bed. I'm tired.
All right, man. This was a good one. Mike's gonna be proud of y'all.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Putting in the work.
Putting in the work.
All right. Peace out.
See ya.
Yep. Later.